I'll give you the sound effect. There you go.
You sound just like it.
Welcome everyone to the 129th episode of the Home Theater Hub. As Paul was giving his nightclub laser light show there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at Scotty-O making it to the beginning of the show. What is
but I don't know if I can make it to the end. So it's kind of one of those trade-offs with me.
Scotty-O coming in hot.
Yes. Dang.
Scotty-O coming in hot today.
Dropping all the knowledge.
Keeping it real, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You watching a little too much RV over there.
RV?
With,
RV.
Yeah.
With Robin Williams.
Where he talks where he's
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Ike? You're awful quiet over there, sir.
Nothing. Just tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
I see you got an orange background today. Are you like trying to bring in Halloween already since summer has started?
It's my mellow color.
Same color you've been seeing, buddy.
I don't think so.
Mellowing out.
I don't think so. You sound like my wife. You don't recognize my hair. You don't look at my outfits. All that good stuff. Right?
You don't bring me flowers.
So
you don't see me.
How was your week? Busy? Quiet?
Eventful, but good. Glad to be here. So looking forward to the show.
Very good. How about you, Paul? Last week you had to dip out on us a little bit early, and no, we did not end the show because you dipped out early. I didn't want you to feel like you caused us to end the show early.
Oh, good.
Just we didn't have.
You stayed an extra like 2 hours.
No, well, I needed to. I needed to be up at 4 a.m. I've been super busy at work, so it's like, all right, we're bantering. Time to go.
Yeah, that's true. It happens.
Yeah, for sure. So, how was your week, sir?
It was good. How about yourself? How was your week?
Well, school officially ended for my son.
Wow.
So he is officially a second grader now.
Ooh.
Which is awesome. So he had the last week. I mean, they could have did without the whole last week. His teacher had like days that were like pajama day or bring a game to school day or whatever stuff like that. So after they did the state testing, they just called it quits, which was like 2 weeks ago. So glad to say that I happily have. Well, he'll be a second grader now, but I have a second officially when he took the test, a first grader doing math and reading on a fourth grade level. So
congrats.
So I was happy to see that. So
good. Yeah.
Means that all the reading and homework and everything else that we do is paying off. So for sure. So proud parent moment here, guys. Proud parent moment.
Yeah.
So how about you, Abe? How was your week, sir?
Good, busy, eventful. Got a lot accomplished. Got a lot done in the job in North Carolina, and that was good. And so I'm going to go back there on the 15th and wrap that one up. Hopefully, Millwork's is lined up, so it's coming along. So we're happy about that.
We're going to be able to see pictures of that one, or is that like an NDA type of thing?
No, we can see pictures of that one. Yeah. I do, and I do have some build pictures I could probably send later on. I'll try to send it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, coming together.
And coming in hot, Scotty-O at the beginning of the show. What's up with you, sir? What can we owe this pleasure?
You can owe this pleasure about another 5 minutes because I just got a text from work.
That's the way it happens, man.
But yeah, I don't think it'll be long, so I'll just drop out for a little bit, and hopefully I can come back and see you guys again. But yeah, I made a really big effort to make it here on time, and now I'm getting pulled away already. So that's
well. Look, you're always welcome. Middle, beginning, end, whenever you want to join us. So
it pays to be the boss, man.
You're always welcome, sir.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about some of the news before you got to rush off. If you can sum it up in the 5 minutes, the news that you shared today on our little group chat that we have.
So, as you guys know, I've been sourcing drives and looking for UHD 4K drives that people can leverage from Make MKV to back up their personal media collection. And so the goal that I have had is to try to source them at the lowest price and kind of give that back to the community, right? And today I was sourcing from several different wholesalers and vendors, and I got one response back from a vendor that said that one of the key drives that's used in the hardware that's inside the slim drives, one of them that's commonly used is called a BU40N, right? And I got the notice of this item is been flagged for end of life. And so then I followed it back up with a couple of other wholesale and distribution companies, and they are also sharing the same news with me. So right now, I can't say that they're going to go away, right? But I can say that that particular item, which is just like a bare drive, right? Like if you think about it like a laptop drive that you would have to manually install into your laptop, that's the guts, right? They're you can't buy the guts anymore, but they may still be selling them to other OEM retailers, like say it's like an Asus or a
Right.
Buffalo or LG's own home brand, right? Where they have a few different drives as well. So not really sure on that part, but it was kind of a shock, right? That was the last kind of drive that was holding us with ability
So
to back up our collection.
so do we? Let me ask you this: if we're not using Make MKV and we're just using straight like DVD Fab that's making a straight ISO, do you still need those particular guts to be able to read it or no?
Yes. So DVD Fab, the difference between DVD Fab and like a Make MKV. Make MKV has DVD Fab relies on an older firmware version,
Right.
which is called the 1.0 firmware, right? And so whenever you try to utilize DVD Fab, it tries to bring it back to that firmware revision. Well, Make MKV has some additional functionality with later firmware versions that allow you to use Make MKV with some of the newer firmware. And there are some benefits to some of that newer firmware. Like if you're testing from like the old 1.0 and then you go and you leverage like a 1.03, you get different reading characteristics and how the drive is kind of handled. So sometimes you're better off not going down to like that 1.0 level and running a different version of the firmware. But yeah, I mean, essentially, to answer your question, yeah, DVD Fab would be affected as well. I mean, essentially, if this drive goes away, the internals of this drive, that's the last one that's being kind of manufactured at this time.
So what about Blu-ray players in general, right? Like 4K players in general. I mean, is that something
That is
that they
not
also
going to
rely
go
on too?
away anytime soon, right? So there's a large demand for Blu-ray players still. Maybe not so much in the U.S., but the Japanese market is huge, huge, huge on Blu-ray players, and there's a huge demand on the Chinese market as well. So you'll see, they have just all sorts of different players over there, and that's a different drive. You can't like rip that out and hook it into a
Yeah.
PC. I mean, I'm sure you could if
I
wanted to
mean,
get
look,
all engineering geeky on it, but it's made to read and display, right? It's not made to read anything outside of the disk contents or like the video contents, not so much like data. The Blu-ray drives for a computer are made to be able to do data as well, so you can record and back up your files if you buy some recordable discs, right? So there's some different functionality there.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. Yeah.
and getting it off, yeah, I don't know anyone that successfully has like hacked a Blu-ray player and said, hey, I can rip the data out of here. When you see things like HDMI capture devices that you can record, but there you're running into a lot of like HDCP, the security protocols that are going through, and so there's some restrictions, and audio doesn't really record well. If you try to do that, you're not going to get Dolby Atmos out of there. I think Dolby Vision gets stripped even if you get that far. So there's tons of and macro
So what-
proxy. Do you think X Reveal will still work to make an ISO? Well, X Reveal will work with any of the same drives at DVD Fab and make them KV. They don't have any special magic outside of that.
Hmm.
It's good
Man,
software though. I
This is-
actually like X Reveal. Yeah, I paid for that one.
disappointing to hear that. So what that means is that I guess I got to open my wallet and buy a couple drives from you.
Yeah. I need-
Yeah, and like I said, I might be calling it out too early, right? Like maybe it's still going to be, drives will still be available, but they're getting extremely hard to get. I'm on a back order wait list right now for some more.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking that's not even looking like I can get them into my hands until mid-July. So, and I was limited to only 45.
Wow.
Right.
So, and I was shooting for a batch of like 250.
So how many do you have on hand now?
I think I got about 100 still sitting on hand.
Okay. I
Yeah.
guess my PayPal will be coming your way soon.
But they're going quick. I mean, I'm seeing other sellers kind of drop off because they can't get their hands on them, or they're getting their hands on them at a price that's too high.
Right.
And like I said, my goal was to try to capture as many as I could at a low price, so I could keep that the cost down for everyone. So I think that they're kind of just falling off. But yeah, it's an interesting situation. I wish this wasn't the case, and that we could just not worry about it, and I'll continue to back up our collections and be happy about it.
It's a war on physical media, man.
Yeah. I mean, we like to collect. I like to collect. I love like looking in for like, oh, what's the new cool steelbook, right? Is it raised lettering? Like, those are like cool things. Or you get like a one-off run of like a couple hundred are made only, and they have the, what number on the series of discs that were produced that you got. That's fun stuff.
I mean, look, this doesn't just affect the drives, right? Or just backing up your content, right? This
look at
affects
the shiny.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's neat.
it's
fun on
funny
the
that you
shelf,
got
yeah.
that because we're going to talk about that a little bit later. It looks nice though.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
And it's fun
Um,
to get thrifting.
the
and
digital
stuff.
poster doesn't look like that.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it makes
I'll get you to do that when I talk about it later. We'll just
Yeah, I
flat.
haven't even watched it yet.
So, but the bad part about it, this affects a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All these
Yeah.
players, the Zune player, right?
Zoom, Zidu.
Zidu, not Zune, Dune player. I'm sorry, Zidu.
Player, Microsoft.
Arvolution.
Yeah.
It affects all those players too, because if obviously if you can't back up your media and get it to a digital form,
Yeah.
then
That's just, or even like with Collider.
it's gonna. What I see. What I see happening. With this. To be honest with you, Scottio, is we're gonna get back to the LimeWire days, right? To where one person will upload it, and it'll all be. It'll be a free for all on Pirate Bay, right?
And we're going after.
Matey, we all be honest.
We're going to be going after.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not a huge proponent for like
No, neither am I. But I'm just saying that's what it's going to go back to.
stealing. I want to pay. I
Right.
want to buy the disc, right? Like my collection's purchased discs, and
Hmm.
I just want to make sure I have a backup.
Yeah, for sure.
I've
No,
had
I-
a couple of discs that have gone bad. I've got
Mhm.
one that I sent through the goalposts of life by accident by running the vacuum cleaner over it, and then I had another one that I'm not sure what happened. Just it was in its case, and you ever get the cases that off gas really bad and leave like that film on it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
the bad part about
it was sitting next to a window and an off gas. I opened it up and it was just blurry. And then I went and I cleaned it, and then I cleaned it with soap and water.
It
and
causes the backing, the aluminum backing, where the data
It
actually
was
is. to
toast, and I'm
separate.
like-
yep. I was like, oh,
not only that, but I just told you I have a 2-year-old, right? So,
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's the old, shoving a hamburger in the VCR tricks.
For
and all that
sure.
Yeah.
stuff,
For
right?
sure. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I definitely understand what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I pay for all my stuff. I buy it on Kaleidoscape or I buy it physical. So it's like,
Yep.
I just like I'm like you. I just want to be more not necessarily that I want to be able to back it up. I yes, it's a backup, right? But I want to be able to have it in a digital form that's convenient for me to just play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know
the
what I mean?
reality.
And
A lot
and
of
until
people-
streaming gets that way, right? To where it's 100% lossless and 100% lossless audio and video.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, because yes, the digital code does come with it, but it's not as good, right?
Right.
We all can
I don't
attest to
think
that.
we'll ever get to that. At least not
Yeah.
anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't
I
even care
mean, the
about
digital
that.
There's
version
really
and
no
then the
incentive for that.
securing of your ownership on that digital version, right? Like,
Yeah.
I
That's
had
my
some,
problem.
I had some movies disappear. I don't remember what it was like. I don't want to say any company because I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I had purchased like 5 digital movies from there, and they went poof, and so did my content. Right? And I'm like, what the hell?
Voodoo,
I
right?
paid for this. No, my Voodoo transferred over fairly well. I've had Voodoo.
But
for
if you didn't, but that's the trick. If you didn't watch your email and then transfer it, you still lost it.
you still lost
I
it.
transferred
Mm,
mine, but people that
Yeah.
didn't go in and say, "Oh, I want to sign up for Movies Anywhere," or
Mhm.
where you could transfer it, but if you didn't do that, they didn't care. You just lost all your stuff.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
that goes to all the platforms like
yeah. Mhm.
the iTunes and all that stuff,
I
right?
just don't want to have to pay. Like, I'm fine even paying a monthly, I was fine paying my
I'm still here.
$25 monthly fee to Sling for watching all my TV.
Yeah.
And then after that, after they got to 50, 60, I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in watching TV that much. So
Yeah.
I don't watch TV. I have not watched a TV series and
Oh, kind of like commercial, like the network television. I don't even remember last time I've seen it.
yeah, exactly.
but-
Once
but
I just
now-
watch football with it,
But now,
Yeah.
if you put together the cost of almost all the individual subscriptions,
yeah.
HBO,
I'm paying
Max,
way
this,
more than
this,
cable
this,
right
Oh,
now.
it's way
it's almost like
more
you're paying
than cable.
Yeah,
$100 to
yeah.
$150.
But that's just it.
For
I
the
don't wanna
4K
chase my
version of
content.
YouTube at TV, it's like $125.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know?
don't want to pay $20 a month for this to watch this and then cancel that $20 a month over here. It's like, that's really inconvenient.
I'm
I'd
about to
rather
bring Comcast back. I mean,
buy a
'cause
disc
for-
and
you know?
then, back it up or just not even back it up. Just have it on the shelf. And whenever I'm ready to watch it, I'll go watch it.
Yeah, I was one of the very early adopters of Netflix when it first came out, and they only had like, I don't know, like 70 titles or something like that. And I remember being just ecstatic. I'm like, this is the way. This is going to be
Mhm.
awesome. They're like bringing in all this, and I didn't care if the movies were older than hell, or like not even the top of the.
Well, actually, back then Netflix
movies.
got all the movies, but now
Yeah.
they got all the junk. So
Yeah. Well,
mean,
over the years they went,
They are
junk
making
to
all the
awesome
junk now.
to kind of rolling in through junk again. But there's like
I like Netflix when you
$9.99. I'm
can
like,
get
this
the
is
disc in
fair.
the mail.
This
Remember
is
that?
fair. Like how much I watch it, $10 a
Mhm.
month.
exactly.
I would have spent that on like movie rentals back in the day or whatever, but then everything got out of hand. They're
Yeah.
treating it like it's a cable company, and I think eventually people are going to get tired of it and shoot the direction that you're saying, Don. Right?
No,
Like
we
they
are
kind
gonna
of shoot
we're gonna
themselves
go
in the
back
wrong
there,
foot.
man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
They
back
make
to
some really great movies once in a blue moon,
Right.
but for the amount of movies they make that are like, oh, top 10 this week, it's like 1 out of 1,000 movies that are actually a blockbuster good.
Yeah.
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 I mean, truthfully, there's a lot of movies like maybe not 1 out of 1,000, but just the regular movie companies, your Sonys, your Warner Brothers, your whatever, chances
But
of
the
them being like
difference-
a blockbuster movie too is like
Well, if you're
maybe
talking
1 in 50, 1
9
in
out
40,
of 10 or something, yeah, that's more like 1 out of 10. But even if it's just a 6, your standard old what I give almost every rating. If you're going to the movies, you're getting an experience still.
Yeah. No, you're correct. And I'm actually considering going to the movies for the first time in a while. I think Masters of the Universe is coming out. Like,
Yeah, I want
yeah.
to see that in Masters. The
Yeah, my wife wanted me to
only
see that.
thing that and I'm not gonna hate on the movie while I'm watching it, but from the previews that I looked at, it looks like it's AI slop for most of the video. And
I agree.
I'm like, dude, I can tell already. And I'm like,
I
that
was kind of
the
disappointed when I saw the trailer.
the story better be effing amazing.
Boy, I
Because if
doubt that.
not, and I'm like, I don't even like the visuals in the freaking commercial or the trailers. I'm like,
Yeah, I think
dude,
it comes
can
out
tell
tomorrow.
that's AI slop.
Huh?
Like, ugh, like that's just whatever.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see Toy Story 5. So I'm thinking I'll probably take my son to go to the theaters to see those.
Cool.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't know the Masters of the Universe came out tomorrow. Shoot,
Yeah, comes out tomorrow.
that I might be doing that.
I was looking at that. So
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. Yeah, the 5th. Oh yeah,
June
yeah.
5th already, man. Almost half the year over
Yeah.
with. It's crazy.
June.
Did I tell you guys I went to the back rooms at the theater? Watched
No.
the movie The Back Rooms. That was pretty.
Oh,
good.
I heard that. It's a horror flick, right? I heard that was really
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's based on a video game, like lore or something like that on the internet. It's either video game or lore. My daughter was the one that talked me into going, and I'm like, geez, this is rated R. I didn't even know if I should take her, but it was pretty
Yes.
good.
Supposedly there's
Yeah.
It was,
there's
pretty,
like
it was damn good.
My daughter and her friends they went and saw that movie yesterday. Or day before yesterday, and they loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely like one of those psychedelic kind of twisted thrillers. It's worth.
so supposedly
watching.
there's like a triple, not that they're related, but like horror movies of like
That's one of
leading
them.
it now. You got that
Yeah.
one, Backroom, Obsession,
They
and
saw
then
that too.
and this Hokum is supposed to be really good too.
They're all just really good, genuine stories from genuine writers. So they're
Yeah.
basically making a really good,
Mm-hmm.
movie as opposed to just reiterating or regurgitating the same, Marvel, episode 4788.
All right. Well, since we're already talking about movies, why don't we dive in? So, Ike, were you able to watch or partake in any movies this week, sir?
I did one movie. It's called, was it Desert Warrior? One, I didn't watch it in the theater. I did watch it here on the OLED, but my takeaway is I will go back to watch it in the theater because I think that there's probably some good sound that can come out of the movie. For me, it's like a 4/10 style movie, but I think there was just plenty of opportunities. It's Anthony Mackie and the Hat Lady. But
Oh, I like this guy, Ben Kingsley. He's pretty good.
yeah,
Oh, great. Yeah, great.
it's not
actor.
that great in the movie in the sense that it's not a great movie, but I think there's plenty of opportunity for good bass with setting scenes, and not that it's going to be like this bass complete movie, but I want to watch it in the theater. And I've been doing some migrations to my new
This
NAS.
looks like a spin off the Dune, just from what I'm looking at here.
It's not that complicated.
Not
It's
that
not as
okay.
complicated as Dune. No, it's not.
So we got an IMDb of 4.1 and Rotten Tomatoes of 23.
Yeah. I would say 4/10.
Okay.
Mm.
Defying a ruthless empire, a princess flees into the Arabian desert. There we go.
It's a
All
long
right.
movie, but I would say it kept me engaged for the entire 2 hours. That's kind of the interesting part of it, right? So it's not this blockbuster, but I thought I would just fall off after 30 minutes. But I literally had to rewind certain scenes just a couple of times.
Okay. Very
So,
good. Good to hear.
But yeah, I will be rewatching in the theater just because I really want to see if they put in some extra work in terms of the audio for a handful, quite a lot of the scenes that you would expect. that the movie has elephants and things like that. So you would think, elephants going to war. There's probably some kind of scenes and probably some good areas for heights with
Okay.
arrows and things like that. So yeah, I'll rate it 4/10.
Well, we have a substitute drinker here. We didn't
Oh, and I,
we didn't share it. So let's see what we got here, Abe.
in honor of Paul, I'm partaking with
Familiar.
Corona Familiar. I guess it's
Okay.
familiar. It's just like a pale lager. Is the best way to describe this. I never had it before. Pretty good. Not bad. But,
All right. So we got somebody taking over Paul's little session there.
I know, man. I'm gonna have to step
So,
up my
Drinking
game.
plenty of
What-
water,
what-
man.
I'm doing it in honor of Paul there because I was thinking about him. So you know what? I'm gonna get me a beer today.
Paul, you showed something earlier that I think you went
Yeah,
outside
I'm
the-
still trying my different things. I've
What was-
got several flavors today.
The Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Melon
sparkling
medley.
water.
Melon Melody, my man.
No,
Melon,
medley?
melon.
that one's not too bad. I've had that one before.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good.
My 4-year-old, she calls watermelon melon. So when I saw that was the first thing that came to my mind. It's what she calls it. I don't know. Just melon. I don't know where you got that from.
Melons. I like melons.
That simple juice has a watermelon juice, and you do that, and you spike it with a little bit of like rum. It's pretty good.
Hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good.
So how about you, Paul? Any movies for you this week, sir?
I did watch. I can't remember all of them. I think I watched 3, but I can only remember 2 of
I'm sure your counterpart will help you out.
them. We watched 20. Oh yeah, the ice lemon one. I love that one. That's actually my favorite. I watched 28 Days Later because I want to watch that series.
Yeah.
And I had not seen it yet. I
28 days.
got
What's it?
it.
28 days, 28 months, 28
It's 28
years.
days, 28 weeks, 28 years.
I have not seen any of those.
And then what's
it
it
was-
go to after that? Like
It's 28
isn't it like,
days.
isn't like the
28
Boneyard? Isn't like the
weeks,
Boneyard guy like
years.
off of that too?
Are those good? I mean, do you recommend them? I haven't seen any of that.
They're the standard, you know. It's I'm gonna have to watch the series before I can judge
Okay.
the whole thing. Right now, it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, the Bone Temple. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you mean the 28 years is what
Right.
the
Yeah,
title
that's
is.
that's the one. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the Bone Temple.
Bone Temple.
And then there's another one I don't remember. I think
Boom.
me and Jessica watched, and I don't remember what the hell it was.
So what
And
what did you think of this one? 7.5, 87 Rotten Tomatoes, 28
Oh.
days later.
That's high.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I don't know that I would disagree with those ratings.
Okay.
But
Hmm.
I'm just still kind of.
I'm just not a zombie person, man. I never got into The Walking Dead or none of that
Oh, The
stuff. I
Walking
mean,
Dead was great. The first 5 seasons of it were great. Then it went off.
Yeah, and they're not
like I
really.
watched like the first couple episodes of The Walking Dead, and the zombies.
Mhm.
That there was like a fence with no lock, and the zombies couldn't open the gate. And I was like, all right, I'm done. I
That's
can't
why
watch
they're
this. Shit.
zombies,
I
right?
can't watch this.
They're
shit.
not
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Well, let's
not
put it this
supposed to
way.
be
That
open
is
AI.
not how this movie is
Okay.
at all. This is. Don't think of it. It is. That's the best way to describe it. But it's more of an outbreak movie than
Oh,
that.
okay.
But yes, but you have to say it's like a zombie movie.
Oh.
Especially if you're thinking it's like horror movie, but
So it's not horror, it's just goofy zombie. Maybe I can watch that.
yeah,
I
I
can
mean,
do
I don't
zombies
do
as long as-
horror movies either, and yeah,
Yeah.
this is more of like a
Hmm.
like a as far as horror, it's like Quiet Place horror. You know, Quiet Place is a horror movie, but you know, it's that type.
We
of
gotta
horror.
start just getting sours on camera, man. because-
That's the. I'm glad you pulled that up. Yeah, I know, because I wasn't even reading the comments. Yes,
We gotta
The
start getting
Bride.
Jessica on the just get her on
Yeah,
the side,
yeah.
man. I'm sure she'd be great at reviewing movies and stuff too.
She might give a lot. She has a much more intelligent vocabulary than I by miles. I still hear words from her. I'm like, did you just make that up?
We're
What
gonna
is
get her
that?
set up on the laptop next time. I'm gonna convince her.
So yeah, that's yes.
You don't need to be
will-
on camera. Just do like Scottio's doing right here. She says she's too shy. Just do like Scottio's doing right here. No picture. Just give us some audio.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love this movie. I gave this one a 7 for me.
Okay.
The Bride.
I like this way better. Yeah, I liked it way better than Jessica's. She's more of the what it's actually rated at. She's like, but I love
The
this movie.
1930s
Yeah,
groundbreaking.
it has
science
Jake on
doctor.
there and Christian Bale.
And Christian Bale. That's got a good lineup right there. That's a solid lineup right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal
I
and
mean,
Bale.
I really
No,
liked
because
this
Penelope
movie.
Cruz.
It was
Look at
different.
that.
Yeah.
I've never. To be honest with you, I've never even heard of this.
That's a good crew right there. That's not
5.6 for my IMDb and 57.
wow.
Yeah,
that's
so
Questionable.
check it out.
Yeah, that's one that I liked that for me personally. So this is you could judge me if you because there'll probably be more people that hate it, but I really liked it. I thought it was different because it was
Hmm.
different. It's different. That's what I like. You
So
know, I'm like,
Frankenstein asks Doc to create him a companion, and that's what it is. Okay. There we go. That's the synopsis.
yeah.
All right. And the other one was?
I rewatched Transformers 1.
Nice. How did that sound in the theater?
It sounded good.
And Megan, sorry, cover your ears, Jessica. And Megan Fox still looked unbelievable.
No. This is the
leaning over
anime.
that,
This is the anime one.
Oh, the anime.
Oh.
This is with
I had Megan Fox in my head instantly.
this
Yes.
has oh gosh, I am horrible with names, and they
Did
just
Jess make you
the
watch
guy
the
that plays
anime
Thor-
one?
the
Did
guy
she
that
make you
plays
watch the
Thor,
anime version just so you don't see the real one?
no, she doesn't care.
I'm sure she watches all the guys with all the abs and everything else. Jessica, I'll give you one that you guys can watch so you can drool over to. So that I watched this week.
Magic Mike.
Really?
No,
I was just
Two.
going to ask a
Magic Mike
question,
2.
but we're just going to let it go.
Mike.
We'll move on.
that Don watched.
Yeah,
too.
that could have gone
Yeah.
so many
That Don
places.
chugged
but-
up to.
that could have gone so many places, but
Oh,
How about you,
no,
Abe?
it's
GG.
Transformers 1. It had Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson, I believe, are the voices on it.
Oh.
I could be wrong about that, but it sounded like it. I was like,
Oh.
Transformers 1 is the
It's more than meets the eye.
yes.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good. If you're into Transformers, it's a pretty good take on the on the start of the Transformers.
Well,
So,
I'm looking at
Let's see. Is it this one here?
ooh, yeah.
Blackberry Limited.
No, I think
My
that's
movies.
1996.
I tried to get into this, and maybe I got to try a little harder. Maybe give it a couple more episodes. The Spider Noir on Prime Video with Nicolas Cage. It's kind of taken on this whole and you can watch the Spider Noir in color, or you can watch it in black and white. So it's a new movie.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is
you
that
can
that
choose
one?
which way you want to watch it. If you want to
Google
watch,
even shows it
classics.
pretty cool because it's like
yeah. If you
it just showed it raining when I clicked on this.
Yeah. Now I do love old classic noir from like the 30s and 40s. I love that genre of movies. So I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. In fact, I started watching it in black and white first. Um, it didn't really bring me in like a good classical noir movie did. So I ended up switching over to color, which actually kind of made it a little worse. But I like Nicolas Cage and everything, but it just was so thin. The acting was just, and
I
then
feel like
after
a lot
while,
of his
I kinda fell
movies have
asleep.
been like that lately, though.
I just kind of felt, and I got through maybe the second, maybe it was the second episode, and I was falling asleep, but I'm like, it just
Oh, is
pulled
this a
me.
series, Spider
Yeah,
Noir,
yeah.
or is this the movie?
It's a series. I mean, there are some things about it that I do like, but overall, it just didn't pull me in as much as I thought it was. And maybe I got to give it a little bit more chance. I got to watch a couple more episodes, but I like the concept. I was like really excited about that.
So Andrew said it was good.
Yeah, there's some good redeeming qualities about it. I just think like definitely it's not Nicolas Cage in his heyday of acting. I think he was.
Good time.
This really wasn't
So here you
bringing
go.
me in my opinion.
Just for you, I'm going to go ahead and buy this one. Magic.
time.
This is
Yeah,
one that
Magic. It's
It's-
also on my watch list, man. Once I'm done building back my
Yeah.
my NAS,
I
I'm
hate
gonna
to spend
find a way to watch it.
$19.99 for HD, but I just bought it for you. It says, see, there you go.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for purchasing.
There you go.
All right.
It's a
So I
creative movie.
will check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Don's money determine whether or not I'm gonna.
Yeah,
sit
let
in
him
the
finish first, and then we.
I probably
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
just
let him-
rented the damn thing for cheap.
Let him suffer. If it's not bad enough to be homework, yeah.
Oh,
Have any of y'all seen that Spider Noir? Have anybody?
No,
has
I've
you-
not seen that.
I've heard a
It's
lot
got
of people
some
talk
redeeming
about it.
qualities. It's interesting, and I like the attempt of what they did, everything, and I'll probably continue watching it, but it was all right. Yeah, but I'll give it another chance. And that's it. I watched that one, and I think that's all I watched.
So the Good Times movie got 7.3 and 91 Rotten Tomatoes. So I'll definitely check it out.
Wow,
Robert Pattinson. So I'll check it out for sure.
man.
All right.
Yeah.
Scotty, are you still here, sir? Were you able to watch any movies this week?
You're on mute.
He's probably still doing some work stuff.
Yeah. Although I tell you one thing I have to share. I was
Yeah, I'm still here. The only movie I went and watched was the one I told you earlier, the Backrooms.
Oh, okay. Very
yeah.
good. Very good.
And definitely enjoyed it.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I want to check out those 3 horror. I love horror movies anyway. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I guess it's my turn.
Well, before you do that, I want to share this.
Okay.
Now, talking about we talked about earlier about physical media, and so I did some thrifting today. Was very excited. I found an original 1973 release of
Lloyd.
the Moon
Dang.
that has the original poster that came with it when you bought this album in 1970.
That's the OG record.
Yeah, this still has the original
Dang.
poster in it.
Wow.
And it's in great condition. I paid $15 for this,
Wow.
and it's in
Nice.
excellent,
Fine.
excellent condition. 1973 release. Then
Was I was correct, right? Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd. Yep, yeah, Pink Floyd.
What's
Yeah.
that? The Wall?
No, that's Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh,
The
Dark
number
Side of the
one
Moon.
selling
Dark Side of the
album of all
Moon.
time, and still on the top 10 Billboard or in the top Billboard 100. Excuse me.
Now,
Still.
now you got to try to sync your record player with your Wizard of Oz.
I have done that. It kind of works. Now and then I go over to Goodwill, and I find the 2011 release of this for $2.49.
49 cents. Wow.
Damn, dude.
I was like,
I know,
What is
right?
Did you look at the record? How I mean,
Yeah.
there's like scratches everywhere on this
no,
thing.
no,
or
it was
what?
missing its inner sleeve, but the record actually is in fairly decent shape.
It's playable.
It's
Yeah.
playable. I'll clean it up.
You
They
need to
have
clean it.
cleaners too. You can
Yeah.
clean that.
Yeah, on
So
the
what
outside.
type of record player
Yeah.
do you have?
I have a Project Debut
Okay.
turntable, which is all analog, all manual. You got to balanced everything. You get a little
Is that the one you
anti-cheat
still crank
magnet.
up?
No. But it's
Does it have a big horn looking? Yeah.
it's a
Are you
great
sure
turntable. It's a great turntable. It's a high end turntable. It's got a what's that? Oh, Ortophone, OMB.
Cartridge?
Stylus. Yeah, the stylus is an Ortophone, which is great sounding stylus.
Which of the models do you have?
It's a Project Debut.
Oh, the debut. Because
Yeah.
they have the debut Evo, right? The Evo line,
Mhm.
which is like a
I think this
newer.
is the Debut 2. This is like the
Yeah, the Evo 2 and all that.
Mhm. And then I have it outboarded to an independent outboard, the Project USB phono box, and it sounds great. So very excited about my finds today. But yeah, we're talking about physical media. There's still something tangibly awesome about finding
Well,
something like this. And
I can tell you my first experience at Expona. I went there. I was going there looking for home theater stuff.
Project, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Well, it's similar to that one. It's the older model of that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I was going there listening for listening for home theater speakers.
Mm.
And I think JTR was there. I know Golden Ear was there. I was interested in Golden Ear at the time. And Emotiva had a setup, but that was Emotiva and JTR were the only two like setups, true setups. And there was a listening room that I cannot remember what the speaker was. I can picture them, but basically it's MB is the initials of the speakers. They're super high end, and they have like a
maybe MK Miller and Kressel.
no. I'm sure I have a picture of them somewhere, but there's like a silver tube that comes down, and there's a separation between the two, and a tube that comes up. They're pretty crazy. I'll find them, but before we get off of here, but anyway, my story is that we were sitting there. Somebody was interested in purchasing them, $250,000 for the pair.
Wow.
And the guy, they kicked everybody out the room, but a couple people, and I was able to stay in there.
Mm.
And the guy was like, he listened to Michael Jackson, Thriller, and he also listened to Billie Jean. And he just sat there in his front chair like this, and all the equipment's behind him. And he goes, "Okay." They played the digital version. He had no clue what they were playing.
Mm.
He said, "Okay, do you have the record version?" And the record version sounded
it's insane.
5 times better than
Easily.
the digital version.
Yeah, the
I mean,
40th
it was just
anniversary.
Unbelievable how much of a difference there was.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the first time I heard the 40th anniversary 180 gram pressing of Thriller was just blown away at how good it sounded. Like, and I hadn't heard, because I bought the record in 1984. But it was all, back then when they were making albums, they were thin, they were warbly, and I didn't have a good record player back when I was a kid. But man, hearing like the brand new pressing, 180 gram pressing of that album on a good turntable like I have now, just blew me away. It was the best I'd ever heard that album. So, and yeah, way better than the CD.
Yeah, so I'm sure Siphonics knows the speakers that I'm talking about if he's still here, but I'll try to go through and maybe find a picture of them in my gallery here from when I first went there. That was like 2018, so I'll have to go back to my phone.
I do agree with you, Andrew. The next best version of that Dark Side of the Moon was hearing it in SACD and surround sound. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. That blew me away too. Hearing that in the theater in multi-channel surround sound was pretty incredible.
Yeah. No, so I'm looking through my
or the
pictures
DVD
here.
audio.
There's a YouTube channel that has album after album in surround sound.
Say again, Scotty?
There's a YouTube channel that has album after album in surround sound. So yeah, let me see if I can dig it up real quick.
I did not know that. That'd be cool.
Is it that 5.1 channel, YouTube channel?
I think so. I can't remember the name of
There they
the
are.
looking.
MBL. That's it.
MBL. You know what?
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know that there's any MB speaker unless you're talking about our audio.
Unique high-end MBL. Let's see.
I don't remember what that was.
Allow. I'll bring it-
Radiostar. Oh, is that the one with the little, like it looks like an old Edison light bulb?
It's like a dome on the top of it. Yeah.
The
Okay.
the MBL 101X, or is it the
Here we go.
Radiostar?
I'll share it right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, those speakers were just, I mean, they did sound really good. I got to admit. Hold on. Shit.
Yeah, I've got a pair of PMC Genesis speakers that I listen to my record player on, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the ones that I listened to weren't the dual like this,
Hmm.
but let's see here.
Yeah, there's a Radiostar or something. Yeah, those are have the single one on it.
That's a very exotic looking.
Yeah, that it is.
Yeah. So anyway, these were like back then they were like 250,000. I don't know what they are now, but I'm sure Siphonics knows about these more than I do. But yeah, these are the single ones like you were saying.
Oh, very nice. Reminds me a little bit of Wilson, the shape of it.
It almost looks like it has a cross.
Yeah, Wilson.
So, but anyway, my point is that the guy was able to distinctively pick out that they weren't playing the record version, you know, and it was pretty impressive actually. So
yeah, I'm sure that was
that's
amazing.
the one
sound.
Skydio. I don't know if a lot of it
5.1
is surround.
pound.
Well, the surrounds are good, but they claim to have Atmos on some of them.
That same channel?
Yeah, I mean
Alright.
they might have been taken from Atmos, but they're going to be stripped down to that bed layer.
Yeah, it'd still be interesting to check it out.
Yeah, I mean some of them.
No, they-
well, a
they
good
can
amount
take
of them I would have to say come from like the SACD time, you know, and
Mhm.
or DVD audio.
I still love SACD. I still listen to them often.
So if you're looking for one that was released on 5.1 on SACD or DVD audio, will probably be in there. There's quite a bit in there.
Yeah. In my old car, I have an MX DEV 2000, which if 2200. If you guys remember that Sony unit, it plays DVDs and SACDs in your car.
Oh,
I
nice.
love that unit.
Oh, wow.
There it
What
is.
the heck?
yeah, so that's how they looked, you know, without the screens on them and stuff. That's pretty cool.
And how much they said they were?
They were like 250,000.
Oh my gosh.
That looks like
Good
your
Lord.
car, man.
Start making speakers like that.
Yeah, exactly. Paul's already 3D printing them.
Yeah, that's like, hold on, I just hit print. Whoop. Before they lock my printer down, I need at least one set.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get to my movies real fast. So, well, not real fast. I don't want to.
Hurry up.
I don't want to disappoint on my movies because I haven't been able to watch movies lately. So, my first movie is the blockbuster remake,
Mm.
The Running Man.
Oh, you did end up watching that.
Yes,
Okay.
I did end up watching this, and I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
On the Flights of
It's
Hyman
different.
division.
And
Yeah.
as I mentioned, Jessica, if you want to see a bunch of ab pictures, just rewatch The Running Man because the guy's shirtless in half of the not Arnold, but the new guy.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
He's
Yeah, we
shirtless
watched that.
Actually,
and
wasn't he like all nude in one scene?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
we
that.
so-
watched that.
So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. The surround sound was great. Actually, there was And I have to admit, I did watch it late, so I did fall asleep for about 15 minutes, but I was awoken by a loud bass and a bass note, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I was up after that, so I rewound the scene back to where I was at, and then you know, I wound
Yeah.
up watching the whole thing. But my mother-in-law told me I had it on like -25, and she told me because she's there, she's like, I asked her, I said, "Did you hear the theater?" Because I always try to ask her if she heard it or not, and she said, "No, I didn't hear it, but something was vibrating and woke me up."
Mm.
I said, "Yeah, that makes two of us because that bass note woke me up too."
You're like,
But
I
yeah,
fell asleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
wow.
no, it was pretty good though. I would say watch it. I know Steve from Brightside. I think he's got this in his top movies as far as home theater experience. I wouldn't go that far, but speaking of top
I would put it about
home,
top 5, but it was good. It was definitely entertaining.
yeah, speaking of top home theater experience, somebody gave me some props here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? You guys probably kicked it out because they gave me props. Here you go.
Mhm.
Here you go. Don, you were right about the Cars movie demo worthy, but Speed Racer was just as good. So
Oh,
I do have Speed Racer purchased also. So
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
that
have
is
to check that one out. I heard it wasn't that good of a movie, but
Speed Racer?
yeah, the new one.
the
Oh,
the 4K version, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
what-
all they did
yeah.
was just remake. All they did was just rescan it. So, but yeah, no. If you haven't checked out Cars, I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it for sure.
Don't sleep in it.
For sure. And then the next movie that I watched was Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Ah,
Mm.
However, I have to add what really makes this movie stand out: 3D.
3D. I just knew it.
3D.
mm,
Guys, I am telling you that this is probably the best 3D movie that I watched. And I'm saying that due to the depth of this film. I'm talking about there's a couple scenes in the beginning of this film that literally there's the boy that can't breathe, right? Those of you that have watched this, he's got the mask on and his little girlfriend. And I'm telling you, they're sitting right in front of you on
Mm.
like the water's crashing onto like a little island that they're sitting on, and they're sitting right in front of you.
Mm.
And then the depth, there's like mountains like a mile, like literally like your depth perception is like a mile away. That's how
Oh,
far
wow.
that's how far the depth is on this. It
Wow.
is unbelievable all the way through the movie. There's a couple of pop out like 3Ds. They're dive down into the ship that they shot down, and they get a bow and arrow, and then like the bow scrapes across your face like this. Look, those are great. They're gimmick. Sometimes people consider them to be gimmicky, but I'm just telling you that the natural depth in this movie is. I mean, the background. You're inside of one of the buildings, and the background inside like a warehouse, like headquarters, and it seems like it's 100 yards away, right?
Hmm.
And you're inside of this. It's just done so good, and you know why? Because this movie was shot for 3D. James
That's true.
Cameron has the pull to get this released, and I'm so glad that I bought this in 3D, because if you don't have it, you need to buy it.
No, we
It's
can't
really,
find it. Not
really
that we
that
don't want to
good.
buy it. We
Well,
just can't
Don, I am
find it.
going to make a trip down there because you know I got to see this now.
Yes, no, it's phenomenal. It is unbelievable. The amount of depth, the color, the Lumigen. Just, I mean, I'm playing it through my Panasonic frame what is it called, where they do the frame matching, not the side by side, not the top and bottom. I just forgot what it is.
Yeah.
Relation.
The
But
interpolation
it's,
of frame.
what's the one the
Interpolation?
4K has? Your player has that it says frame packing. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Frame packing. And
Brain
I
pack.
mean, it's just the Lumigen has just got this thing looking like a 4K Blu-ray.
Wow.
Watching this in 3D, it is unbelievable, guys. I can't stress it enough. Buy it. It's worth 50, 75 bucks if you see it. It's worth it all day long. All day long.
Now, did you see this movie at all in the theater in 3D, or did they show
So-
it 3D at all at the?
Yeah, it was shown in 3D at the theater. I did not see it there, because I heard it's just the typical. It's Avatar over and over and over again, right? But you're really drawn into this world by putting on those 3D glasses and literally being a part of it. I'm telling you, it's just. I mean, the characters are just right there in your face. It's just crazy how good it is. It really is.
Excellent.
But yeah, no, I would highly suggest it. Paul, I'm sorry I'm going on about 3D for this, but it really,
By all
it really,
means, you
Hey,
know.
really-
until I went and saw some of the 3D things that you showed me, I really wasn't kind of off the radar for me.
Right.
But seeing some of the things you showed, I was like, this still has a very, it's still very good, and I wish it were more popular to, but it's still what I saw was great. I really enjoyed it. Yes, it's a shame.
Look, and I maybe I turn the Lumigen off and I just see how my player plays it too, right? I'm probably going to try to test that just to see, right? See how much is really. I mean, the depth isn't going to be upgraded by the Lumigen, I don't believe, right? So I can test it. I'll have to test it and just go straight, right? Because I have separate HDMI cords on, that go straight to the second HDMI portion of the projector, so I can just plug straight in and do some A/Bing, I guess. So I want to test that out too and see what that looks like. Speaking of testing stuff out, Bill reached out to me. He wants to bring the R Evolution over to test that out, and then also, I think I'm gonna
one, right?
yes, and I think we're gonna have a temporary home for the Mag Theatron 20, 21, 22 inch, 21. Let me see what he put. I can't remember what it is, but the Mag. We're gonna have a temporary home for the
man.
Mag Theatron 21 inch subwoofer that Jordan had over his place. So we'll probably take that through its paces.
Ah.
That's what you should do.
Interesting.
So, and then I finally caught up on my homework.
Oh,
So
we got to deal with this thing again. One more
this
time.
is the absolutely zero dialogue driven movie, Captain Hook, The Curse of the Tide.
and you were wishing they had that in 3D, weren't you?
It might have been at least funnier.
Maybe, yeah.
I literally felt like I was watching a Charlie Chaplin movie all over again. It was where was the dialogue in this, guys? I mean, there was nothing. We were 25 minutes in just for them to get into the freaking castle, and and they haven't said a word to each other yet.
Painful.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this one was. We
Oh
were
my
like,
God.
what the hell? Like, oh my God, it's halfway over, and it's like. Nothing. It's like what?
Oh,
I don't even.
We forgot to
There's
talk
no
about
characters, no nothing. It's just like what?
his arm. You could tell it was completely so bad. The special effect, like his arm was longer. The arm with the hook was like 5 inches longer than the other arm. Like you could tell, like he's holding on to a prop the whole time. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah.
It was so badly done. Like it didn't even look like he's holding on to a prop hook with his hand. It was it's Like, why is his hand? Why is his whole arm like 6 inches longer than the other?
No, chat. You guys need to watch this movie, man. You guys might think
Oh,
we're exaggerating this stuff.
Painful.
Try and watch it, man.
Yeah, like I said, Tiptoes was bad, but this
Here you
was
go.
just like what?
Yeah,
This
Here's your
is-
nub.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
longer than the other arm.
okay. No. Keep on that. That is supposed to represent an arm severed back here.
It's longer than
Right.
his other arm.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
hands just wrapped up in it.
They just wrapped it and sucked it in red dye.
It's like they put a tomato on the end of it and then wrapped it so it would look
Yeah.
like blood. It was
Well,
Oh
look,
my god, it was
The
so bad.
craziest part to me was the final cannonball shot
Yep.
where it tried to take on a form of Terminator 2.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me? This is so bad. I even tried to look up so I could give you a picture of this, but I can't find a picture of the
Oh,
Captain Hook, the cannonball head scene. But
it was
literally,
so bad.
literally the easiest way to describe that scene is think of Terminator 2 where the guy gets shot in the face and half of the
Yeah.
face is gone.
Yeah.
It is just ridiculous. It was
It was bad.
bad. It was so bad. Oh my god.
2
it was
stars on
bad.
IMDb was way too generous.
Yes, it was.
Oh
There-
my god. Yeah.
When I
that
say
was way
zero
overrated.
dialogue, I mean if they got paid on lines, they saved a shit ton of money in this movie because there was no dialogue. It was
I still don't
absolutely-
know what the hell that movie is about.
Gosh, man,
The Cursed Tide. Yeah.
It was cursed, all right.
it was bad.
Yeah,
It was
you
bad.
guys should
yeah.
try giving it a watch, man. It's
Oh,
oof.
Tiptoe was Oscar winning compared to that one.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how
So-
bad that one was. You're right. It's like, what?
That was horrible.
Like,
No.
and the funny thing is, the main bad guy, like that's chasing him down. I was like, I recognize that guy. And I was like, he's generally a way better actor. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, this is
Well,
bad directing.
well, it looks like it was filmed on like the same part of Busch Gardens. Like they said, okay, let's just film
Yeah.
the whole movie like right
Yeah.
here, this one area. of Busch
Let's rent
Gardens.
this space for a party. And
Yeah,
in
and the
reality,
castle
we're
looks like some
filming it.
cave. It was supposed to be a castle. It was like some. It was so bad. It was. Oh my god. It was
So
painful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assign our homework to get done
Oh.
within 2 weeks.
Let's see.
Ah,
Oh, War of the Worlds. Okay.
War of the
I
Worlds,
could
that's-
not find that one. I
The
looked.
acclaimed
It's on
actor.
Amazon
my-
Prime Video.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's on Amazon. Okay.
I'm sure you're a
That's
Prime
cool.
member, so you should have free access to that.
Yeah. Okay.
There's Ben Kingsley, and then
It's got a 4% Rotten Tomato.
yeah, 4%, huh?
4%.
Hey, it's got 2.5 on IMDb, which is 0.5 higher than
Let's see what Curse of the Tides had.
2.
Well, no Rotten Tomatoes for Curse of the Tides.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
that
too
people
rotten
didn't
to
watch
be
it.
alright.
It was too rotten.
Rotten, so we cannot bring ourselves to
The
watch it.
movie database gave it a 4.9. Who are these people? Click on that.
Hold
It was
on,
the-
I need to see how many
They
Rotten
worked on the movie.
tomatoes got a 22 for your tiptoes.
Yeah.
So this is going to be bad.
yeah, this is. I don't know.
So War of the Worlds, that's going to be our homework.
I'm curious what TMDB
Hmm.
people are saying that gave it.
Oh,
a
you want me to go
4.9.
back to that?
Yeah. Like,
To Curse of the Tides?
what did we miss? Yeah. Like, what did we miss that gave it a 5?
I think the people who worked on the movie work at.
That's where the money that for the budget for the movie went.
Yeah.
To pay this.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you got to watch this movie. We got
That's
to
where the
earn our
budget
money
went
back.
to get a 4.5 because there's nothing in that movie that qualifies. For
Like
two-
the story
Uh-uh.
was, yeah, like, but again, one review. Okay, who is this person that gave it a
Wait, can we
41
read that
review?
review?
It's got a-
Let's see. What do they say about it? Let's see.
If you like Pirates of the Caribbean,
This
this
movie's
movie
not-
is not for you. If you like Peter Pan, this is not for you.
Unless you're related to any
And it's
of
a
the
4.5.
actors. Please skip.
But
Oh my
unless
God.
you're related to any of the actors, you can safely skip this movie.
And that's what I said. Remember? I said, dude, if this was your buddies making it, yeah, this would be a 5.
Here you
And
go.
that's why I was like, okay,
Yep.
in that comment, yeah, maybe
Here-
that's what it
You
was.
talked about his hand, but nope, he merely cuts off his hand. Throughout the movie, Hook's arms are an equal length.
Yeah.
That could end the movie right there.
Oh gosh, man.
Oh my God.
Read the rest. Let's see.
Oh, that's
That
right.
is
You know what?
His hands are cut off and he's in handcuffs, but his hand is cut off. Couldn't he just slip it off?
Yeah, right. I know that, dude. Yeah, I don't even go
Oh,
down there. I
yeah.
was like,
Oh gosh, man.
whatever.
All right, we're not going to revisit this anymore.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
There's probably going to be a sequel to it.
I love that review.
Cool.
If you
In
like
3D.
Pirates of the Caribbean, this movie is not for you. If you like Peter Pan, this movie is
up.
not for you. If you like any pirate movies,
You like eyesight.
This movie is not for you.
What's up, Ron? How are you, man? Good to see you in the
What's
chat,
up,
man.
Ron?
oh, that's a good review. I like that review.
That was a pretty good one.
I don't know how
That
you
was
get
scary.
4.9
Well,
out of one review.
Well, you know that when you're going through some of these like Facebook posts and these TikTok videos, the fun of the post is in the comments.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
just a post.
Absolutely.
It's
The poster.
Comment
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
'Cause That's where the
Yeah.
shit goes at. That's kind of funny, you know.
yeah. Yeah, the fun of the post is where the comments are where the fun of the posts are, right? So
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
You like
TKD,
eyesight, this movie's not for you.
hoping we could discuss M-Wave and why anyone would pay for a ticket if no vendors or experience rooms are there.
Yeah.
Anyone have any legit reason to go? So I will tell you that if they're going to do comparisons, shootouts, I haven't followed it very. I actually just started picking back up watching Ryan's channel again last week because I've just been so busy, man. I haven't been able to watch anything or listen to any podcasts. But we can definitely pull it up and see what they're going to do. But I mean, look, if they're doing comparisons, I think Ryan and Jonathan, they have a good grasp on doing that type of stuff. What was the other guy? Bob, right? Bob's the other guy,
Yeah.
right? I think they have a great grasp on doing that stuff. So if you're interested in comparing speakers or or even just trying to flesh out some I guess legitimacy of what people say of the speakers or whatever, by all means go there, okay? Because I mean if they do a projector shootout and you're in the business for a projector, absolutely go there. It's worth it. Maybe not have any experience rooms in there, but I can tell you that Jonathan's room, Chirpy's room, Ryan's room, those are the 3 that I went to last time, and they are phenomenal. They're worth going there to do the experience of checking out somebody else's room. So yes, you pay the VIP pricing for those, but 100% they're worth going to see other people's rooms there and around there. And Paul, he's very local to that. So Paul, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I like the I like the comparisons. I don't know where they're gonna have it, and I don't know that it's going to be. I don't know the size of it. It was small already, but that's what it is. It's you go for the community and the people, not really just to see all the stuff. It's not the Cedia where hey, I can see all the new gear that I can sell to people or install. If you're looking for that, that's Cedia. If you're looking, just to, buy stuff, well, go to your local friggin' AV store in your area, and that's
Yeah.
where that stuff is. But if you're looking for experiences, comparisons, and they do end up getting rather knowledgeable and famous knowledgeable people because it's a smaller community that you can, you know, get more intimate with your fellow community, really is
Yeah.
what it's about. And especially if you do the home theater tours that are around the area, yeah, these people, man, they're like $1 million rooms that people made on school teacher budgets by hand doing their own. And I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
pretty
when I
cool.
say $1 million rooms, I mean $1 million rooms, because I've been to all these CDs, I've been to the demo rooms and fancy, even more private demo rooms, and man, these go toe to toe. And these people, now, granted, they still do have a lot of expensive. Some of these people save for years though to get there.
Right. Or they
Some of
get it
the
in stages. They kind of built on it. Built it
yeah,
up,
exactly, yeah. But
which is a great way to do it. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Last I heard, it wasn't going to be at the downtown Kansas City anymore. So I don't know if
I don't know if the
the
website
website's up to
been
date or not.
updated or if they returned, because they were talking about how travel was going to be out of the question for a lot of the vendors, but that might have changed. That's why.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't listened to Ryan's show for maybe a month or so. I hate to say it because I do enjoy his show that him and Jonathan put on. So, and then also he has kind of like
he
he's
has a
doing-
Monday morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
doing
started
like
doing it in the morning. They just
right.
Yeah.
made it kind of challenging to,
So,
follow.
but I mean, look, where else can you go for $50?
If you
I
haven't-
mean,
if you
3
haven't been
days.
to M-Wave, I think it's a good experience. Go try it out. If not for anything, the community.
And hey,
And
man,
then those
if you
theaters,
drink
get a
beer, I can
chance.
give you a personal brewery tour.
Yeah. So Ryan's theater is obviously the this one right here. Then you got I've not been to Grant's theater before.
Oh,
But
like
I have been to
well,
Jonathan's
you
theater.
can tour. You can go to where their theaters are. You part of the VIP. You still can go to their.
Correct.
Yeah, you have
so
to drive to their place, and then they do a demo of their theater. Yeah.
That's still
So-
available.
Yeah.
So
So
are
this
we-
so this is all still available. Yep.
Okay.
So are they really there's like no vendors, or are they having some?
Uh,
We
let me-
don't know for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I-
haven't seen a recent update. I think the last update was the video where they announced that they were going to shrink it.
Yeah, because
But
they didn't want to
that's-
bring a bunch of vendors in because they didn't think that they would get the audience. You know what I mean? Without, and obviously, you don't want to piss off a bunch of vendors if you're not going to be able to get the audience, right? So
Mhm.
you want to, especially in Ryan's case, right? He's a dealer, so he deals with a lot of those,
Kind of the
companies
chicken
and,
before the egg kind of thing.
everything like that. But
And I
Um,
think they're also doing it like a week after I see there.
yes,
or
correct.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
I mean,
I
look,
think that makes it challenging
yeah,
too,
that's-
right?
if you have the
people-
opportunity to go see this theater here, am I sharing? I'm sharing this, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
see
we
it.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have the opportunity to go, to these guys' theaters, yes, you're going to pay extra money to go see it, right? But I mean, and listen to it. I mean, I would
Yeah, Ryan
1,000%.
Kramer's theater is just something else, man.
Yeah. So, Sheldon, he's got 16 or 18s or something like that in his room. What
And for
16 18s?
24s.
Yeah, and then he's got like a 24, this 24 right behind the seats. And then
Yeah.
he's got the hover easy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
it's
hover easy?
definitely
What's the
so
hover easy?
basically that is speakers firing into the ground on an inner tube. There's like a platform on an inner tube, and you literally it's like D-Box.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy. I don't
That's
know if
cool.
I have pictures of that. I
That's
might still have
cool.
pictures of that. So yeah, no, it's worth it by all means, just for the tours, just
Yeah.
That's
for the
so funny.
tours alone. Go support these guys that are opening up their home for sure. You know, it's that alone is worth the price of admission. It really is.
Yeah, that's the fun part. They're great to see what people do with the technology. Just
Yep.
whether or not it's accurate or not, but just because it's just so
Yeah.
like, why
Yeah.
not? Let's just see what because it is curious to see what people are doing with it and
Yeah.
what does it feel like? What does it sound like? Yeah. So it's just it's fun. It's a unique thing.
Let's see if I can find.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
gosh, if you wanted to measure accuracy of mine, and put it on a comparison, it would be down in like a 4 out of 10.
Well, that's the thing I kind of always I've been enjoying about looking at all the people's DIY theaters and stuff is just to see all the crazy things that people do and different things just because it's interesting. I mean, we're so much in the industry, trying to follow the guidelines,
Yeah.
and play by the rules to make sure everything is consistent, but it's still nice to go and visit and see, what other people are doing just to see, hey, that's a pretty cool idea, or just to know. So I
So
really
here's your Hover Easy. You got down firing JBLs on a platform that's sitting with an air tube, so you can control the amount of air
Hmm.
and then your seat sits on top of that.
Yeah. So it's a platform
Yeah, I
that
love it.
Has an inner tube
yeah,
underneath of it.
it's basically a homemade like base shaker,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Yeah,
See,
that's
there's the
funny.
inner tube right there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, if you've never I'm telling you, well, and the thing is, it's more accurate than a base shaker. You know what I mean? Because it's a speaker.
And I'm going to tell you what, guys.
Exactly.
These JBL speakers, I didn't even know I was going to see 3 theaters with the same JBL speakers. Those speakers are phenomenal.
Which one are those? At that line array ones?
Yeah, they got the line
Yeah.
array ones.
The
Yeah.
JBL
Those are
CBTs.
those were like a commercial grade speaker, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there they are, right there.
Yeah.
Just go. I mean, just pure sound across the room. Not too strong. If you get right next to the speaker, just they're just a fantastic speaker. And I went to 3 different theaters, and I didn't even realize that all 3 of the guys had the same speaker. But yeah, it was great. So yeah, so go out and support those guys. And like I said, if Ryan is doing a comparison show, maybe they're doing. I really enjoyed the comparison, the room correction comparison. Right, so they had Arc, they had Room Perfect, they had
See, I'd like to see
Odyssey.
that. That's interesting. Yeah.
So, and they were just switching between all of them, and that was fantastic, man. It was really cool to see that.
That's a good idea, actually. I
Yeah.
like
So the speaker comparison, unless you're sitting like in the middle, you're because the speakers are kind of spread out, or actually they put them on the second year they put them on a turntable, right? So that they're all in the same spot. But if you wind up moving around the room, you might not get as much out of that as you could. But
Yeah.
but if you're sitting in the same seat and listen to them, by all means, yeah, check it out, man. They had a subwoofer comparison. I mean, shit, they had a speaker wire comparison
Mhm.
to where they used literally the number 2 chosen wire was a coat hanger.
Mm.
Yep.
That was a fun event. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Mm.
So that'll tell you what about the speaker wire, right? Do you need the battery cable speaker wires? They had a $5,000 speaker cable there with a
It
battery.
only
It's
matters
all
if you
about the
lifted it off the
cables, man.
floor.
Yeah, I love the people who said you got to lift it off the floor. It's like, yes.
With the cable risers.
Yeah, the cable risers. Yeah,
Dental
That's
floss cable
such,
risers.
Yeah.
such a scam. That right there.
They better have ceramic tops on it, because if it doesn't have ceramic tops, then it's just going to transfer to the floor anyways.
All right, you got a guy coming
Dale
them
beer
way.
from Seattle beer.
Starting the brewery tour.
I thought
Oh,
that
there
Dale
you
was
go.
Dale.
Fired up.
Dale. Okay, it's Seattle.
Fired up.
Hey man.
It's just so close. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm kind of torn on which one I want to go back to. If I go back to Cedia,
Well, I have to go to Cedia.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
I'm
only going to
Cedia.
film like one or two things. I'm going to enjoy it this time. I'm not going
Yeah,
to.
you should enjoy it because you're not gonna do
Yeah.
anything with your damn videos. So.
Wait a minute. I
My
didn't
bad.
see
I
too many of
slipped
yours
out.
come out either.
That slipped out.
Burn.
I mean,
Burn
you got
right there.
you probably got you got double camera footage, probably like 50 hours of footage, and I only seen like 3 or 4 of your videos come out. So you don't want.
Yeah, I
don't
only wanted. I would like want to record the ones that I'm actually interested in, and then
Yeah.
edit them that night.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
just put them up.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm debating whether going back to Cedia, or gonna go to M Wave, or gonna go to what's the other one? Atlanta Home Theater. I think they're probably gonna have a big opening in Vegas when they open that store up in Vegas.
Mm,
I've never been to Vegas.
me neither.
You know what? We should go to CES, man.
If
'cause
you
I
guys are
first-
going to Vegas, you better damn well let me know, because I'm not very far from there.
For sure.
I
I want to go to the
see-
Sphere. We got to go to the Sphere.
Oh, that would be
Did that.
so cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Now that would
That
be
would
an
be
audio
so cool to watch a movie or a concert in the Sphere. That would be
Yeah, it
so
would be.
awesome.
Yeah. And Glenn got to watch. He was telling me he saw U2 in Sphere because they opened up.
When
and
they
he said
opened
it
up,
was-
yeah.
He said it was amazing. He said it was pretty incredible. So yeah, I would
That's
love to
awesome.
have seen that. Yeah, we should
So-
go to CES, man. That's awesome.
Mhm.
I've never been to CES either. I think
That's
you've been to
awesome.
CES, right, Ike?
CES
Yeah.
once, yeah.
Once.
Just
I've been
once.
about
But it's too early in the year,
6 or
man.
7
It's
times.
like
it's good to die.
Nobody's trying to go out there in January, man.
I went a lot in the 90s. It
So
was
where are you
fun.
going to be in Florida, man? Which part? Which part of Florida are you going to be in?
Florida. Selling tickets to the
FLL.
3D show.
Usually FLL is Fort Lauderdale. You going to be in Fort Lauderdale?
That's what it sounds like.
I'm not too far from Fort Lauderdale. So,
Hey, Don.
yes.
The second week of July, I'll be going to Miami to that job, so I can add some time if you want to do work on that theater.
Is that July 4th week? I think we're going to vacate.
Week after that. Yeah, that
Week
that
after
week.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
week. Yeah, just FYI, I'm going to be going there. I got to do the pre-wire for that Miami theater.
Yeah, so that'll probably be fine. Yeah, because I think the 4th of July weekend we're going to go somewhere.
Unless you want to come help me pre-wire.
Yep. Told you Lauderdale. Hey, look, I'm probably 30 minutes from Lauderdale. So is that your Facebook profile too? I'll try to send you a Facebook message with my number and stuff.
Facebook. DQ. That's what I like about Texas.
Do me a favor.
So-
Shoot us an email. Shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. And I'll get, I by all means, you'd be welcome to come over.
So
Just
for
gotta-
the tour that we did last week, there was a couple of questions about the size of Motion's room, and he did send a follow-up email, and it's a 16 by 19 or 16.5 by 20 by 8.9 height. So he did send that.
That's cool.
And, yep, says he does have a window on one side, and he used some heavy curtains just to help with the acoustic and the light treatment.
Cool, cool, cool.
Anthony the drunk.
Anthony, the drunk
Anthony.
guy. From weeks.
You're being hard on yourself, man. No one noticed. No
Shoot,
one
you
noticed.
obviously haven't watched all the shows
Yeah, no one noticed.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I've gotten straight up plastered.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
The
oh,
first
these
couple
are
first couple
20%
shows
beers. My
we,
bad.
we had to hold Paul back because he just went on some rants at sometimes, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, who didn't know it was Anthony?
Yeah. No, seriously. If you got Ike, you got Anthony's number?
I've
Or,
got
no,
it.
actually Abe's got it. Yeah,
I've
Abe's
got
got it.
So
I get
Yeah,
it to you.
so
I
yeah,
can
so
give you
I'll
his
text you.
number
I'll be
too.
I get it to you.
I'm actually told my wife that I want to work on the theater this weekend because I want to try to put up all the window blocks and then put the rest of the blocking so that I can order my my LEDs and my fabric and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Well, I'll have
I
all my
need
tools.
to do
I'm
some.
saying I'll have all my
quality
tools
live
with me.
work.
So that's what I'm saying. I'll have all tools with me in my truck.
That'll be
yeah.
cool if I can get all that done. And then yeah, hell yeah, man. If I can get all that done and just give you the dimensions and then 2 weeks we can order it. You know, I can get with you about ordering, you know, which LEDs you like and
Track.
obviously
we got to
track
go
and all that stuff. Yeah.
To get it there, then we can at least get something done. Yeah, you know.
That would be awesome, dude.
Don, Ike, we got to get MFK Home Theater on the podcast. He's building his own CBT arrays, and he had Don help him back in 2009. Be pretty impressive to see.
For sure.
I don't know if you remember the
He's always in the chat.
T36s he's talking about, but that's one sexy speaker that I've always wanted to build myself. So it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MFK
Yeah,
was in the chat. So
Man, last time.
Yeah, send us an email, man. Look, this
I mean,
is a perfect time.
it's a perfect segue. I was just about to
If you'd like to be a guest
beat
on the
me to
show,
that.
Hey,
please
there you
email
go.
me. Please email us at hometheaterhublive@gmail.com.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, and then like, subscribe, and do all that fun YouTube stuff, right?
Get that up, MFK. I want to see those speakers, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And we want to thank Musan for sending the follow up for that too, for the room for sure.
Yes.
So, but cool.
Got it.
Let me take that other comment down. All right, so Paul, did you hear the news? Oh,
Tron.
Ooh.
This is the
Is that-
album. Yeah, I
you've
got
been
that.
on an album hunt.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I got the Tron album, and this was a new one.
Did
Not
you
open.
buy this one for 50 cents too?
No. This one, this one was $25. That one I paid a little more, but it's
See, I came back on camera with the blue glow, and he immediately
Yeah.
grabs Tron. How impressive!
Yeah, he knew it. Yeah.
oh yeah.
He was like, ah.
And then I
So Paul, did you hear the news about your favorite brand?
oh
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
yes,
Adam and Eve.
that one? Oh yes.
Yamaha?
Yes.
Wipe out.
Bad Boys.
No.
What?
No. Is it old news or
I think it's
like
new
a couple
news.
weeks ago? Or new? I haven't heard the new.
Hold on, my
Tron Sununu? The guy from no.
Harmon bought them.
let's see.
I'm lost.
I had it pulled up, but here we go. All right, there we go.
Oh,
So
What is it?
drum roll,
Yamaha.
please.
Yamaha coming out with a new speaker.
The Yamahamis,
Kind of built just like
the Yamamas.
the Clips, right?
Can't
The
beat them
Clip
money.
5s, the Clip 7s, the Clip 9s. So I've
Hey, they
seen
don't look like they're built the same.
well, they have the
Really?
same functionality. So you
They
got
make
they're active speakers, right?
Okay.
Mm.
Both of them have like HDMI inputs and optical network and TV and everything else like that. So you
the
can just
speaker has an HDMI input. What?
yep. So you can just add these right
Oh,
to
these are
your
amplified.
yep. They're active speakers. and they have your YPAL
Oh.
Are you sharing the
Room
Yamaha
acoustic.
page
Ooh.
or the Klipsch page?
This is the let's see. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was.
So it has YPAL built into them.
Pal.
Just like
Hmm.
the new Clips
Ooh.
has
Wow.
direct built into them.
The Yamaha
interesting.
Parametric Room Acoustic Optimizer.
So let's go to the back of the clip. So Michael is raving. Michael and what's the cheap audio guy? They're both raving about the Clips 5s, saying that they're excellent speakers. But you can see, you can basically just eARC right into these. And then I saw that Yamaha came out with the same concept, and they have their
Well, I mean, everybody
parametric
has a
Well,
set.
I
of
like the
right
these.
form
into it.
factor of the
S-
Yamaha.
I
though.
have the SBS version. You know,
Oh,
So
They
I
don't
like the
have
form
that-
factor of the Yamaha. It looks
Yeah.
pretty.
They look
I
good.
don't have eARC in the version. I have Gen 1 of the SBS versions. But yeah, it's got network.
I
it's
agree
got-
with you. I love the looks of these. They look phenomenal. I
Yeah.
mean, they got the little and they stole the Clips
What's that
bronze rim around.
vent on the top? On
They
the
look
back.
like have you
Oh,
seen the new Cambridge Audio powered bookshelf speakers?
I've not seen
They
Google
look
that one.
like
I was going to say it kind of reminds me of a Cambridge.
Yeah, pull that up. It's Cambridge Audio.
yeah. I was gonna say it looks like a two-way, KLH or something.
Wow.
Cambridge
I'll put a
Audio.
link in the chat for you for the one I'm talking about.
Oh, so now after
That-
you made me look it up, now I got to go to the private shot.
Oh,
No, that's fine. You
watch
can
out!
put
He
that
just
on.
bought. He
got it,
just
I
bought a
got it.
pair.
Follow YPAL
I'm actually
so
looking to
little.
get
Do
this
they
one-
are they
those
doing like
ones.
revisions or updates to their software? Is it anything
I
new
haven't
over the years?
looked for a version update on mine in so long. I really don't know because I
Where's your-
don't
where's your
trust
Cambridge?
updates because they take away like when they lose the licensing of media, like Tidal or something. They just like everybody, they have to take it away from the software, which I'm pretty sure they have Tidal and Qobuz, but
I don't think
I'm
these look
looking.
nothing.
I'm looking to replace my Kali LP6 desktops with this.
I'm
'cause
not
The
what the
Kalis are
Cambridge.
just bulky.
Yeah, these are Cambridge.
Yeah, no, I don't think these look nothing like the Yamahas.
well,
maybe
as far as the
sunk in
speaker and the waveguide kind
Yeah,
of
just the waveguide, like the
no, not exactly.
cone.
not the shape of the entire thing, but
Yeah, those
So,
are angled.
Whatever drugs you're smoking, just let me know so I know which ones to buy.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. That's got subwoofer on the side, even.
So yeah, I know SVS has a version of these too. With the, but I really like the looks of the Yamaha. I thought they're like you said they
They
are
do look pretty good. I mean, and the fact that they're not square, that does help with,
Right.
it's such a little nuanced thing.
Now the stands obviously are extra, I'm assuming.
Yeah, for sure. I like the fact that they came with the room acoustic. I mean, look, only Paul knows how to work YPAL, but hey, at least there's room correction.
You can always come on and we could walk through the Wi-Fi.
We could do a YPAL session, right?
Yeah. I need
man.
to.
Not the same thing, right?
So yeah. So but yeah, thought that was interesting. I saw that those came out. I mean,
Yeah,
like
man.
literally a week or two later after the Clips dropped their 5s, 7s, and 9s, the revamp of them.
Wow.
I still have an RV 901 receiver. Still works. From
Now,
Yamaha,
is that,
look,
is
when
that
I
a
first-
gigabit port for full fidelity?
when I first started inquiring about home theater, I had several people that I talked to, like in the area when I lived in Tallahassee. That's all they dealt was Yamaha. They're like, no man, this is the most stable thing. You're not gonna have to worry about it and this and that and everything else. So but But yeah,
It was a good receiver, especially. I'm still Denon, but yeah, the Yamaha was a good second choice. Back in the day.
yeah. So
Brandon Graham.
they were swearing by it just because of the longevity of it and
Yeah,
everything
because
else.
they
Yeah,
haven't given
well,
any
it depends
updates, man.
on depends on if you get the made in Japan version. You get the
Yeah.
made in Japan
Yeah,
version.
the original old Yamahas made in Japan were the
But you
best.
don't get a lot of
mine
updates with them.
still has made in Japan. I think still some of their newer ones
Yeah.
that still are, but
Yeah,
they
all,
also
like
have
all the Denons made in Japan, I think are some of the best ones. They're made in the same factory used to make some of those
Yep.
best models, and they're
Mhm.
fantastic.
Yep. My last Denon that I had, shoot, I sold it super cheap, but that thing was still
Yeah.
rocking. You
But
know,
I'm
it
gonna
was
say a crazy thing.
I mean, if
anything.
anyone's, like going all YPOW sound quality, it's really about how you tune and set it up. I think we're all geeks enough. I
Yeah.
mean, you go over to Paul.
Well, speaking about geeking, so I worked at Circuit City a long time ago, and it was early, it was in the 90s, and a lot of the receivers were made in Japan, but it was that transition where they started making some of the Denon receivers, some of the Sony receivers in
Mhm.
Malaysia, and some other countries, or Vietnam. And I remember opening up Japanese made receivers, and there's a certain smell to those receivers. I guess it's the solder or something, but I could instantly tell when I opened up the box and smelled it was off. I was like, something's wrong with this. And I found out it was made in, I could actually smell the difference between the Japanese made one and the Malaysian one based on the
That's
solder.
crazy.
The solder
Yeah.
smelled different. I guess when
Yeah.
they built it,
Mhm.
it was something that's it was a distinct smell difference between when they started making them other places. Just geeky thing that I remember from back in the early 90s. So
Yeah, that is geeking right there. It's like
I
it
can
doesn't
smell
pass the smell test.
Japanese, receiver and the Malaysian receiver. But
Yeah.
So Abe, I know you have the Lindor for your customer sitting there, the
Yeah, the
2.1
yeah, 2.1.
MP60. So
Still there in the box, brand new.
just for those of you that are also using Lindorf, just had a recent update.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so April 22nd there was an update that came out.
I should take that
so-
out of the box.
Yeah, so I downloaded it the other day because I honestly I didn't see it in the app and it pop up until the other day, but I did wind up downloading that. It's supposed to clean up some handshake issues and stuff like that. Also it gave more functionality in the app to certain things too.
Now, are you shielding strictly audio, or are you passing video through it, or are you letting the Lumigen strictly do video and letting this do just audio? Or
So I have the Lumigen acts as a switcher.
yeah, so using all that strictly video, and then you're
Yep.
outputting HDMI audio out to the Lingdorf, and Lingdorf is sound
Correct.
audio.
Yep,
Okay.
I literally have one HDMI plugged into the Lindorf.
That's it. That's honestly, just with the Lumigen, it's the best way to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, let the Lumigen do all
And
this.
honestly, the Lumigen, the newer Lumigens also do some upgrading to the audio section too. Some
Yeah.
of the clocking and stuff like that. So, yeah, the 5.2 versions, it enhances the audio a little bit too.
Okay.
So with timing and syncing and all kind of stuff. So, yep. But yeah, just wanted to give everybody, if you haven't seen, I know the update came out on April 22nd, but if you haven't seen that, make sure you're updating.
Yeah, good. No, I
Updating
didn't
your
even
Lindorf.
know. It's funny. Need to pay attention to these things more. Did they send you an email with that, or they just pushed it on the? You saw it.
No, so it's on the app. It showed me there was
Yeah.
an update,
Okay, that's why. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
which the app is phenomenal. I mean, that is the most intuitive app that I've used for
Yeah, from what I've seen, it looks really nice. Yeah.
for like a receiver or whatever. It's phenomenal. I enjoy it. Enjoy the web based. I don't know if I've ever even shown the web based version of this on here. Maybe it'd be a good time to do that. Let me see.
I saw it once. I haven't because I haven't had a chance to open this up and play with it. But
Let me go to the app so I can find out what my IP address is here. I just got to make sure that I won't show my IP address. Let's see.
We discussed the new Storm Audio Evo 1. I haven't looked at the new Storm Audio Evo 1. I'm reading the comments here. Check that out. Storm.
Did Gene get his new receiver
Oh,
thingy that he was doing?
I did not see an update of that yet. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is, if I share this screen, it's going to share my IP address. So I'm going to choose not to do that at the moment. I'll figure out a way to block it off, and we'll go through it next time, maybe. So home.
cool.
Yeah, there's an update, but all it does is get rid of Alexa skills and Google Actions for mine, which I don't use on my Yamaha, but and supposedly bug fixes, but yeah, there's no like wipeout update or anything. So it's like, yeah.
What was that device?
Yeah, if I share this tab, it'll.
Oh, just some FYI, if you're ever doing anything with K-Array, which is a high-end commercial speaker and their amps, and you're using any consumer level sources, imperative you get a direct injection box, a DI box, that can balance the consumer level, line level output to the high input 4-volt dBu input of balanced input of the K-Arrays. Because that was an issue that I actually went to a job site. That was exactly what they were hooking up a Sonos port to K-Array, like the KA28 amplifiers and stuff, and they were not getting sound worth a shit. And I said, well, because this is outputting such a low level signal and it's balanced, and this is wanting an input. They just took a cable, an RCA unbalanced, a balanced cable, and thought that would fix it. So no, you got to balance that out. You got to bring that up to the matching impedance and voltage. Yeah. So I just took a box. There's a
which of the speakers were they using? The Lizard or the?
It was the Pythons.
Viper.
The K-Array Pythons, the K-Array.
They named your stuff after reptiles.
Yeah, a whole bunch of different ones, but it was like 8 different zones in this fancy restaurant. But the issue was simply they just needed a direct injection box, something that can balance the input. Just something I discovered on a job site that said, hey, you ever run into that? Anything that you mix between consumer level and pro grade, typically you're going to need some type of, box to balance the input output signal.
All right, so it's not showing my IP address, so I decided to show it.
I was killing time before you done. So
I appreciate that. So I mean, it's pretty cool because you can go through here and you can, if I change any of this, it's gonna tell me that I got to edit the configuration and stuff like that. But you can literally click on the speaker and change what size it is. You can choose your configurations here. You got all your different ceiling heights. Also, I can do a center back speaker. And then it's got your verify speakers, your adjust subs. All this stuff is your normal setup. Then you got your So
does this one let you direct what channels you want to feed to the sub left and right, like in Macintosh?
So you can map. I know that you can map. I haven't played with it.
Very similar to that, to the Macintosh setup. And you could say, I want the front left, the front wide, and say the front height left to go to the sub left that you have. There's kind of dash lines. So I think you can.
So you can do you can set up EQs. You can do your own parametric EQs to each speaker. I'm going to cancel just because I don't want to change anything. You got your left wide. So yeah, you can obviously change the speaker size. I got mine set as medium, even though I'm running full towers. But this one is actually the wides are an 8-inch in ceiling speaker for me.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is the GUI of the Lindorf.
It's clean. Like the
Yeah.
UI is pretty clean on it.
It's pretty cool. I like the way it is, and then you got your
I'm wondering if Macintosh makes it, because the Macintosh looks very similar to this one. I'm kind of wondering if those two.
well you do know that the Room Perfect is the Macintosh one is Room
maybe
Perfect.
that's why it is, because
Yeah.
this is based on the Room Perfect. Okay, that's
Yep.
why it looks familiar to me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, you got all the video settings. I've not messed with any of this stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you don't. Well, from your setup, you don't have to worry about it at all. You just let Lumage
Yeah.
stand and all that.
But the Lumage can handle everything.
Mhm.
Right. I do use some of the voicing sometimes. It's pretty cool on the app. I'll go to, like, if I'm watching a game, I'll go to all party mode and have the stuff played out of all the speakers, the commentator and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
but yeah, just wanted to share this.
Mito of burritos.
So if you're interested in a Lindorf, Abe is a dealer.
I highly recommend it. They are nice.
So
Abe needs to send me that one sitting in the box so I can review it.
You want to review it?
I'll review it. You know
That's
that's my dream lineup at some point in the near future.
What is the entry level on that? Like, what's the cost on entry to a Lindorf?
Not cheap.
No.
Not cheap. Well, I know it's not cheap. I'm just curious.
Can't even
what's
Well,
MSRP? I forget,
18
like
or 20
18.
now. Yeah, I was gonna say 18 or 20 right now. But I think
there was different flavors. Let me see. I pull up the price list.
Yeah, so you can like Abe says, you can get them equipped with Dante. You can get them equipped with AES. You can get
Yeah,
there's a
that's-
lot of expansion ports on there, and I was hoping that they were going to add channels to it. I will tell you that the 2.1 version is
Okay.
for me to upgrade to the 2.1 version. It was like $2,000 for me to send that thing back and get 2.1.
Yeah. The minimum one, they have the MP60. You got 60, right?
Yeah, MP60 2.1 is the newest. So
Yeah,
you know,
MP60 2.1 base model. I think the first. Make sure I'm looking at the right column before I say a price.
yeah. You get a sudden flux of orders. Like, damn,
Yeah.
that's a deal.
Everyone's calling in.
you got the dealer price and you got the retail price.
Yeah, retail. Okay, MSRP.
MSRP.
I'm just going to quote the MSRP. Not that was definitely these
Yeah.
are part of packages. I make package deals all the time.
Right, correct.
MP60 2.1 rack mount for you. The base one is 15. 15
Oh,
for
it's 15. Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
cheaper.
It's
Than
actually
I thought.
under what I
Okay.
thought it would be.
Yeah. Then then you go up to the AES3 with DCI input. That's 17,200, and then the next one says AES3 digital out, including rack mount for you. Same price, 17. Let's go to the top one. The top one at 19,200 is, and I don't know what the difference is between. It's AES 67. Okay, digital in and out. AES3. Yeah. So there's like
AES 67's the open source version of the digital audio, right?
there's like AES3,
Dante.
AES 67. Yeah, correct. So these entry level starts at 15.3, and if you want those higher features, goes up all the way to 19.2.
Hey guys, just for the sake of it, don't think that I'm rich because I didn't pay that. So that's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
obviously. Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Don, did you do the tricks for it?
no tricks, and no reviews, no deals through Lindorf or nothing like that.
He
It
did.
was definitely
He
for-
was a trick on the corner. For,
Yeah, well, trust me, I sell it. I can't afford it. So, and I get get some discount on it, but
So what's the driver of the price as you go up on the models? Is it channel count? Is it specific features?
It's the digital input is what it
It's
is. The AES
primarily that's
portion.
what I'm saying. Well, I got to dig into the specs of it, but just looking at what they're selling in the little blurb here right next to the price, primarily looks like the inputs.
Mhm. Makes sense.
You know how it's configured. I mean, there might be some other secret sauce there that's been thrown in there, but the DCI input. That's the other thing.
Okay.
That seems the big driving difference. Like just between the basic one and the next one next to it, the only difference I see between those two is AES3 DCI input.
Okay.
And you see, like, I'm
You see
saying
that,
right
the
there,
board ports that are covered up. So I
Yeah.
guess those were
Yeah, and that's what I was hoping, where they would maybe throw in some digital channels, kind of like
you can add it to it from what I understand. Like you could add the DCI input.
it's not it will only discreetly do 16 channels. I reached out to them.
16 channels of
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know everything about it.
digital over Ethernet.
Mm.
Is that what we're talking about?
no, so it'll only decode 16 individual channels.
Oh, decode. This is on the decoding side.
Correct. Yeah. So my hopes were that, just like the turn-off, right? When you buy the separate DAC, it will decode more channels, right? I think they expanded it to 4 more channels to 20 channels. And then but yeah.
And that's
So I was
going
hoping these
to
expansions.
analog out. Is that what you're talking about? So decode 16 to analog 16.
Correct. Yeah, there's 16 XLR outputs on this.
Okay. What about if you were to buy it and do the Dante on it? Is that the same? Do they sell that the same? Because you're
I think it's
basically
still 16 channels. 16 channels. So decoding 16 channels. DTSX Pro is 14 channels, which is just their standard.
I need to dig in more to these. What's the other differences here for these prices on these receivers? These pre-pros. Yeah.
See, there's 16 XLR outputs. This is obviously the base model, here. So
it's a cool receiver. It's just a little bit when you're looking at trying to compare them, that's a little bit different model. You know what I mean? I guess it's still channel count, but
right.
True XLR too. That's 8 volts RMS on the output.
I mean, it's well built. It's just, you're paying for the build quality of it. It's a unique item. Yeah, there's some definitely other pre-pros out there that are a lot less that do a great job too.
What I like about what I like about it is that it has the piano black touches on it, but they were like thoughtful enough to not put the piano black where the controls are, right? So you don't have fingerprints all over that side.
Yeah,
that was thoughtful.
I mean, honestly, I put mine in my rack and I haven't touched it since. So
yeah,
I use the app. The app is great. I mean, I literally just turn everything on. I control everything by the app. One of these days, I'll hook up like a screen share and we can go through the app.
It's a nice looking piece. It's a nice looking piece, and it's
here you go. Optional module. Here you go. 16 channel DCI compliant for movie servers. Supports 32-bit 192K. Let's see, 16 channel AES, 67 for digital input or output. Supports 32-bit 192K.
So you could have 2 theaters for one. Because you could have your analog in one area and then your AES in another.
Probably. You might be right on that. I'll have to dig into that and find out.
There would be 32 total channels if you did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah, it's 32 channels, but it's only decoding 16 still.
16,
still, I mean,
kind of like the Storm does. The Storm allows you to have 2 different theaters also.
Yeah. Yep. So you could have like a smaller room, or you could put, Atmos in your, living room or a smaller channel. Even you don't have to do all of them, right?
I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? So say your main theater, you're doing all the the analog channels, right? So
Yeah.
you're really utilizing that side, and then your remote one, you're just sending over Ethernet digitally.
Hey, Don,
Or
pull up the
you have-
MP40 2.1. I wonder what the difference between the MP40 and the MP60. I'm not familiar with the
So the
MP40.
MP40 only decodes 14 channels and it blends
Okay,
other
just like-
channels.
All right. So yeah, that one that retails MSRP for 11.9.
Right. Yeah. So that
Oh,
one,
that's
like I said, that one, the MP50 and MP40, they only do
I don't even see the 50 listed anymore.
the the 50 kind of replaced the 40.
Oh, okay. Maybe this is a
See.
Right.
So this one has 12 decoding channels, right? And up mixes. So for the 40. And I think the 50 does 14 channels. Let me
Yeah.
go back.
they have a CD player here on the price list.
Yeah, they have a like
3400.
I want to switch to their amplifiers. I don't know if you guys have ever seen their amplifiers.
Amps are
but
nice. Yeah, the amps are nice.
They're
Amps
very
are
clean, man.
The
Yeah,
amps
very
are
clean.
gorgeous, man.
Yes,
I mean,
they are.
You
there's
got
zero
the
heat sinks
1000
in those.
and go for the stack 15.
Yeah, I just did the rack layout for this Lingdor system, and you can stack them, but I still like putting space in between them. So I did like an amp, then a 2U blank, then an amp, then a 2U blank, and an amp. So just kind of space it out in the rack, and it just looks really good.
So this has 16 outputs, but the 50, I know it blends your wides, and it'll blend your sides. Excuse me, it'll blend your wides with the front and the side surrounds.
MX 8400s. I got 3 MX 8400s I'm using. Those are nice.
Those are like super
The
cool
MX
amplifiers.
Yeah,
I
they look
mean,
nice. So we got in this job, we got 3 of them. So 3 MXA 8400s.
Yeah, you gotta bring one of those over so I can see if I can hear the difference between my Emotivas and this. But they're running the Purify modules in these.
Mhm.
Same thing the Buckeye uses, but they use different power supplies and stuff in here too.
Yeah, they look pretty sweet. Yeah. And I like Lindor because they actually provide CAD blocks of their equipment. So when I'm doing a rack layout in CAD, I can make it look, I can put an exact representation of the amp. So when I'm doing like a rear view of it, it has like all the inputs and outputs. That's pretty nice. You know, for designers like me, we love being able to see all the detail in the back of the rack. One of
Yeah,
the
I would
things-
love to switch to these. I don't know if they have as much power as I want though.
Well, but match with their speakers, you don't need it. You know, their speakers are so are
With
efficient.
their speakers, yes.
With
Yeah.
their speakers, yeah, and that's where I would keep the set. I would keep it together. I don't know if I'd use that same amp.
So it's
with-
8 times 400. 8 times 400. I got 600 watts going to my front channels right now. But like you said, their speakers are super efficient. What speakers are you using for that?
front end LS 1000s, a stack of 4 for line array.
These
Yeah,
ones right here. Gosh, man. Those are the ones we saw at
That's the same.
Yeah.
I'm doing this pretty much that same system you saw at the show. I'm putting in this house.
Ooh,
where's
But
this?
those sound amazing. Those right there. I would, you know what I love? My dream theater is a dream theater with all those all the way around. Is your
That
bed?
would be cool.
That would be badass.
I tell you guys when I win the lottery,
98 dB
that's how you're
sensitive,
gonna
very-
find out.
Yeah. I would like all my bed layers, a 4 stack or 5 stack of LS 1000s all the way around the room, floor to ceiling.
Wow, they're 98 dB sensitive.
Yeah.
That's
They
crazy.
sound and look amazing.
I would love to be able to switch them to in my room. That would be cool.
here we
And it's kind of cool the way I was learning how they wired up, and I was talking to the Lingdor engineers. Really, it comes with this little base plate at the bottom. You wire just your left and right, positive, negative. I mean, your positive, negative wire, one wire to the base plate. Then the stack, they just stack and connect to each other. They just stack and snap into each other. and they have their positive negative plugs that just connect when you stack them. So all you do is wire to the base plate, and when you stack them, it wires it on. It just you don't have to wire to each individual one. It's so easy. So you just wire to the base plate and just stack as many as you need right on top of each other, and it
Nice.
balances it out. And I was like, what gauge wire? Now they use a Nutric connector, and it can only fit a 12 gauge. So they don't say you don't even need 10 gauge. Just run 12 gauge. It'll do just fine. I was like, really? I was like, okay. So I'm running 12 2 to each one of these speakers. And that's all you need. I was like, shit.
We got,
I like how they
we got
look.
a quick question here.
Go ahead.
SVS PB1000s or the stack? I will go for the SW15s.
Ooh, we're looking for a debate now.
No,
Yeah, I don't know the difference between those ones.
Well, the SVS has tuning and EQ, and I don't think the Stark does for one.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
but
That's the
Stark's
only
much
thing you will miss. But
bigger. Yeah.
I'll take the
But
15.
it's bigger, but it's
If
sealed
it's only
as
one
well.
subwoofer you're getting, or
Yeah.
even if it's two, I would take the 15.
Well, but it's a 15. It's going to
Yeah.
be like
I've heard
gonna
the
go.
SVS sound good, but I mean, I'm not.
It's
familiar.
I have
And I've
4
had
of the
both of
PB
them.
Stark
now.
is
you know,
sealed
so-
and SVS is ported. SVS has the tuning ability, so you can do a little extra tuning.
SVS is
But-
ported.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
PB is ported.
the PB is the ported one. We
Yeah,
have the
Ported-
SB,
ported
which is the
box.
sealed.
so there's a little
SB
bit
is
different
sealed
sound
box.
to them for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And then
I've had
I
both
think
of them,
Stark, if I remember
so-
right, because I was looking at the Starks not too long ago. I think Stark actually has XLR in that
Yeah,
price range,
it
which
does.
is kind of unique.
And I have
Now,
3 of the stacks in
SBS
my
has
theater.
amazing customer service. Man,
That
if
they
anything
do.
goes
They've got
wrong,
really good
you pretty much are
Hmm.
taken care of. Yeah,
I've never dealt with Stark personally.
yeah.
Heard a couple of their subs.
That's so
I don't
sad. I've
know.
never heard of them.
You know, I
You're
think
talking about the SW15, right?
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah.
I have 3 of them in the theater. That's what I'm using.
You have that one? The
Yeah.
you have
Stark?
that one.
I have 3 of them.
Oh, really?
And I'm planning to buy 2 more so I can stack my fronts and make them double stack.
Did you ever have the
Like it?
PB 1000s in for review, Ike?
I did get them for my own use. I didn't get them for you, but I did have them and I gave them out to friends. So yeah.
Look at this one.
But I currently have the PB2000.
You have the PB 2000s now. What do you think between like the Starks and the PBRs? It's just such a separation in time that it's hard to like judge that.
For the
44
PB1000,
inch. Wow.
the SWs is better than the 1000s. I'll
Yeah.
take the SWs 141. I'll take the SWs. Because I mean, if you're
If you're
not
just going
going
for
to, if you're not
output
going
and
to do the
low,
EQ,
yeah.
right? If you're doing
Right.
your EQ with mini DSP and all of that, you probably wouldn't miss having the app that much. But yeah, this
that's
sub
true.
5s just came out, man. Look at that price, man.
7,500. Wow.
Jeez.
Kind of pricey, huh? For that? Or is it worth it?
Wow.
I don't know what the
That was shocking to see that price.
8
Got
hertz.
shock absorbers
8
and a
hertz.
gold knob.
But
Oh,
it's
8
their,
hertz.
it's their
Oh,
premium
Jesus.
line.
17-inch driver, 3,000
Yeah.
watts. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
That's not the
Holy shit,
SW15.
look at that
No,
magnet.
that's not the SW15. No,
Wow, look at that magnet.
that's a different series. That's the
Holy
premium
cow.
line.
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
Don's just all sidetracked. He's like right to the biggest badass one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts.
He likes big magnets.
I like big magnets and I cannot lie.
Look at the weight of that thing.
164 pounds.
Dang.
It's all about the big magnet.
6,000 watts peak power. Holy cow. All right, let me get to the one that you asked about. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
I know.
He's upselling.
I know, man. What the heck? He's going through the whole
No, you
catalog
really-
except
You really
for the
want
one.
to spend this.
I mean, Stark makes some amazing product. I mean,
Yeah.
Jaws has their speakers, right? Isn't that the
The
speaker?
Braille
W15
lines and all
right
that.
there.
Gosh,
$5.99. It's
Oh,
right
no,
there.
this one right here.
That's
There
a
you
good
go.
There
price.
you go.
So I mean,
It
look,
is small but mighty, man.
everybody has raved about this
Yeah,
subwoofer for the
it's
call.
yeah.
They are
I-
small but mighty, man.
Well, let me ask you a
$599.
question, like, okay, like 2 of those stacked. Okay, that's a $1,200 investment. Okay, that's a good investment. Like that compared to like the sum we just saw for 8. Like, are we really noticing 7 times more amazingness, or like for what you've heard in yours that you have, like, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean,
Well,
you're
I think you're hitting lower, so you're getting some more of that.
yeah.
Well, it
you're-
depends.
when you're trying to dig the
Yeah.
when you're trying to get
show
to
off
single
at that
digits,
point.
when
Yeah.
you're trying to get to single digits, that's where you spend more money.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yeah, but for that 7.5, you can get 5 of the SW15s.
Yeah, that's what
right?
I'm kind of just going at you.
Yeah.
Not
5 or
not
6 of
with,
them. You can get 6 of them in your room.
But yeah,
Yeah.
not the, yeah.
Even if you don't get to 5 hertz, but geez,
Yep.
you can still get 6 of those things.
still can pressurize
in
that
your
room pretty damn good. You
Yeah.
know, yeah,
Actually, if you want to do the math, Ike, which I did, you can get 12 of them.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I knew I
Oh,
completely
man.
cut it down, but I don't
Now
expect you
this
to do
says
that in a
max
normal size room.
SPL, but it's not telling you at the frequencies and the flatness of it,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody did a like audio
know
hall
there's analysis out
got
there
right
that-
up on the
Yeah,
inside.
Right.
But I'll take
Maybe.
12. I'll take 12 SW15s over 17.
Look, and every time you stack them, you add 6 dB. So now you're up to 122 dB.
So you can stack them and have 6 stacked sub sets. You can
There you
get
go.
six sets.
One
of
in each
stacked
corner.
Sub. Yeah, one in
Yeah.
each corner and 2 in the middle.
And if
Yeah.
you get 4 of them, yeah, you're
Let me see. Let me see what the max. Just to compare, what's the max? I'm not trying to add to cart. Just fucking click on it.
Yeah, it says you need to add the card. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, you ordered
I'm
3 of them.
gonna
Yeah,
accidentally purchase
I did,
kind
but
of like
I'm-
Ike did. Wink, wink.
Mhm.
Max output, 130 dB.
Jesus
typical room.
criminy.
So
Wow.
That's in room though.
Damn.
yeah,
Which you don't know the other one. See, that's the thing about this
Didn't say-
because you're
right.
gaining 6 dB from in room.
hmm
So if you look just below that, there's the half space, which is still in room. So I mean,
I mean,
That's
you're paying for
crazy.
some aesthetics on this one too. You're also paying for the
yeah.
for the app.
Sure, there's a lot in there, but yeah,
6,000 watts of yeah.
You're paying for a roller. Apparently, I don't know what the hell this is.
Yeah, and it goes with their premium line too, right? Which
Yeah.
Maybe
So
the
you
maybe
can-
the
so you
roller
can
kind of
move it.
fits
you know what?
in
I
there.
kind of like the casters there. You know, it reminds me we built an archaic sub. We put it on casters so that we can
move
Sub-crawl?
them around.
to sub crawl. Yeah, just so we can roll the sub to show modal issues, or you use tone generator.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's nice to, you know, I never thought about just putting the casters right on the sub and just rolling around. We strap it down to a furniture cart,
Furniture dolly, yeah.
furniture dolly, and to roll it around. It's amazing. You can move it around. You can watch the modal. You can dial in frequencies and watch the modal frequencies change, or the nulls move.
Does look
from one
well
spot to the
built
other.
though.
Yeah.
And it also
I mean, look at
has
that
its own-
surround. Jesus Christ, that reminds me of the Sunfire.
That is
Yeah,
that
it
is
really
awesome.
does. But
It looks
17
like a-
inch. Like Jesus.
Looks like an SPL.
So what's everyone's opinion on the two comparisons?
I've not ever had the 1000. Actually, I've not had either one of these, but
Pull up the
I'll-
1000.
I'll tell you what, the you know, there's not been one person that has bought this sub that has been disappointed that I know of.
Same with
The-
the
the
SB1000 though. People really don't. You don't hear complaints about that either, right?
Yeah.
People rave about the SB1000.
But the
Yeah.
SB1000, what are the specs on it again?
I'm not saying it's better, but if you're looking at like what people are
$6.99. Oh, they're $5.99 now, so the same price.
Yeah, they're the same price.
Pull it
Yeah,
up.
that's
I'm
what
still looking. I'm
saying.
still looking at Stark.
makes a hard choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same
is a hard
price,
choice.
it's, you know.
$5.99
Oh,
each.
That's SB. He was
That's a
looking
That's
at
the
PB.
sealed, not the.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
look at the
that's
PB one.
PB.
down.
What is-
Go for the ported.
What's the
one.
difference between the PB and the
What do you
SB?
want?
ported versus
Sealed and
Ported
ported.
and sealed. Okay, all right. No, ported and sealed. All right.
Which one does he want? PB or
Ported.
SB?
Ported.
PB.
PB 1000.
PB.
Yeah, I like sealed better. I like the sealed ones.
I'm a sealed fan.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
the sealed only goes down to
So
about.
now you jumped up to
25 hertz.
849.
In my car stereo days, I was all about the port, but as I gotten older and the home stereo, I like home. I like
Yeah.
my sealed.
I've been sealed even in the car audio days.
Oh, man, we were going for SPL, man. We wanted
Yeah,
some bass,
yeah.
man.
True.
You had to go ported. But the sealed was more accurate. Yeah. If you liked heavy metal, we'd put the sealed in. If you like rap, everything, put ported in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
that's-
Paul? Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
It's like, nah, I need to.
All right, so let's
just-
go to the.
I always
overview,
thought
because
that
it's-
in automotive audio, right, sealed boxes, like if you're running them in the trunk or something, it's already muddied up, right? Because you got so many layers you're going through, and it's just
Right.
not.
Yeah.
And sealed was always just a tighter, cleaner.
Well, there's some logic. Yes, I agree with that. There's some logic to that because it just it depends on how you placed it and the cubic volume of air space you got in that
Yeah.
trunk. That sealed would be more consistently correct.
So this says 17 to 260 hertz for the PB. And that's plus or minus 3 dB. Sealed mode 19. 2 to 3 hertz deeper extension in small to mid-size rooms. So yeah,
So-
that's
Well, it comes
pretty-
with port plugs. So
So this one says this is a Stark again, 14 hertz compared to 17
Okay.
hertz, right?
yeah. But they're not showing you.
Let me
Right.
see if I can find that max.
That could be negative. That could be a negative 10 dBs. You really don't know.
there's no graph.
Yeah.
I'm looking for one. See if I can solve that problem.
Yeah, you say you 14 hertz, but where?
And does the SW15 does it have an app?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah. So
Now that's the one
with
thing
the
with
PB,
SVS,
with the
right?
PB, you get an app.
With SVS, you get the app definitely. But if you're already doing your calibration and
Well, does
everything, with
these are the
MIDI
PBs. I don't know if the 1000, unless it's the Pro version. I don't know that these come with the app. Do they? Oh, that's the Pro. He's
Yeah.
probably looking at the older SB.
Well, you said he's looking.
Or
He's in the
PB
correct, and I'm looking
1000.
at the SB.
Those don't come with the app.
What does he say? He's looking at the
He said-
SB
he said
1000 Pro,
correct. I'm
right?
looking at the SB.
Oh,
I'm assuming SB
okay,
1000.
so he's
Or
looking at
PB.
SVS.
No. There's maybe it's like on the outlet or something. There's the 1000 Pro, and then there's the 1000. I have the 1000s, and it does not have the app. The older
Oh,
one.
Okay.
I have the old one as well. It does not have the.
Yeah. The
Yeah, so
one.
let's
So
just
that
assume-
might be.
Let's
the-
just
what
assume
he's
it's the
looking-
Pro, right? Because of the price
Yeah.
point being close to the stack.
Yeah. If it doesn't come with the app, honestly, yeah. If the 15's, the space isn't, which I don't know about the ported. I have the sealed. That's really.
You
your
guys ever
biggest-
did anything with episode subs?
I've heard him.
Yeah.
I don't remember
They,
those.
you know what? I have one in a box, brand new. They sent me to look at one time, and I've never opened it up.
Ah,
But it has an app. I remember they would say it has an app. It's a 12-inch. So I gotta probably unload that one day. But
this is tried and true. Really, it's one of those things where I feel like the SW would be lower. It may even
I like
be
that
louder.
carbon fiber driver too.
Yeah,
the SVS,
Yeah.
the Stark.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
SES is. I would say
That
is-
literally just looks like a Dayton audio.
It looks like my Rel almost, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah, it could be. Yeah.
But it does well. I have 3 of them, and I'm
Yeah,
looking to add
yeah.
2 more, 3 more to them. So
Yeah.
Speaking of Rel,
can't go wrong, especially for
Rel-
the price point. And it's just 15s.
seems like a good price point. Yeah.
does Rel have a competitor in that price point?
No.
Rel? Hell no.
Yeah. No.
The
I
1510
don't know if
is
they
like
even
the
dropped
one-
it.
So yeah, as long as the Stark is not too large for your placement, then yeah, I think everybody would just
The
say go with
SVS
the
is probably
Stark.
bigger than the Stark.
Hmm.
Well, no, not the PBs. SVS itself can be big though. It can be bulky. So
Well, Chris, we just threw in a bunch more confusion your way.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah, there you
I'll
go.
say,
We helped you out now.
take it from someone who has both of them.
Now
I'm
the
actively,
SVS has rounded corners.
I'm
That's,
actively
you know,
running 3 of the,
Uh,
and I love my SVS, right? Because I have the
He said it
PB2000s
was
also,
the
right?
SPS Pro, so he did say it was the Pro.
I
yeah,
have
the Pro
3.
does have the app. Yeah,
I have 3
They
SW15s
both
and
look
2
good. They both-
PB2000 Pros.
They both
so-
look good. They both look good. Does the
Yeah.
Stark have the app, or is it just that the SB
No,
has?
no app store.
No
No,
app.
no. The
Okay,
S-
so maybe.
But
if
how
you want
much
a
are
little
you
bit
going to
more
really
fun,
use
go
the
with
app? That's
the-
the question.
You're looking at a 15-inch to a 13-inch driver also.
Maybe the SB 1000 Pro is a way to go.
If you're able to do your own calibration, I would say go ahead and spend the extra money on the mini DSP and grab the Starks. That's my opinion.
yeah, if you want loud and proud, yeah,
I think
Yeah.
the Stark. I like the look of the Starks. I don't know.
yeah,
I do
it
like
does.
the Kev-
look
I do
good.
like the Kevlar.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he says that's fine. I don't think I can go wrong. And I agree with you there.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree with
what-
you. You will
just
not
use
go
the
wrong
function.
either.
The
You're not gonna
functionality.
go
you know,
wrong either way.
if you want to be able to sit down, well, I mean, look, if you get the mini DSP, isn't that's controllable through Wi-Fi too, right?
Yeah.
You can buy an adapter with it, but frankly,
It's not very good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Kind of a set
So if you want to be able to play with your subwoofers and sit on your couch while playing with the subwoofers, then
you
buy
get a
the
long
S-
you get a long
yes.
USB cord. That's all.
yeah, buy the that or buy the SBs. But if you're looking to dig a little bit deeper, maybe get a little bit more output, I would go with the Starks.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
plan on getting matching too in the future, and you want
Yeah. The
loud,
only thing I'll tell you is
I would go with the Starks.
I'll tell you that the stocks are phasing out the PB2000 Pros in my theater. That's the only thing I'll tell you.
Oh wow.
So,
Yeah,
So
two
you have
great.
the
two great
2000.
subwoofers
You're
right?
looking at phasing
Oh.
them out.
yeah, I have two. Yeah, I have two. I have 2 PB2000s, and now I have 3 of the stocks, and
That's a
I'll be
good
getting
setup, man.
more. And then
Or
I'll
the-
just move the PB2000s to the other room.
Our
I've actually
700s
moved
in
one,
front,
so there's only one
R400s
PB in the
side.
theater.
In R100.
Yeah, that's a good setup. I like the Onkyo too. So it's definitely a good setup that you got there.
I'm not familiar with too much with the Poke. 700s would be your LCRs. The 400s would be sides and rears, and the 100 would be ceiling.
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
I think Chris, my home theater has basically the same setup. I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, those 700s were a good deal, right? That's a
Yeah.
very good performing speaker for what the price point is on them.
And Poke used to make some really good speakers, but I mean, I guess they still make really good speakers. But I remember
They
back
were
in the
made
day-
by who? They were made by the same guy that makes per listen.
And I've met that dude, Polk, that guy, that tall guy who back in the early '90s, I met him at CES. In fact, the Polk, the guy who owns Polk, was Polk guy. His name was Polk. He was a real tall dude.
There you go.
Yeah, TKC deck has a good point. If you do look at used, you probably can get more bang for your buck. But you are buying used, so you're taking that risk that what you buy could crap out on you 3 to 6 months later, right?
Right.
That's a good looking speaker.
Yep.
1,200 each. Not bad.
Mm-mm.
I will say Polk for consistently makes. I mean, you're getting a good quality product for the money.
Is that a red or a cherry looking secondary color on that? Nice.
Sorry, where was that at?
Back on the arse, right there.
Yeah.
Go down,
Yeah, go down to the
color
color
option.
option.
right
Oh.
side.
It's
Yeah,
a black. black,
what's the
and,
other
and a
color?
wood grain.
Oh, it's a wood. Okay.
Wood
I was
grain.
wondering.
You want
I was
that
like,
classic?
Yeah. Look at that.
look to it?
Come on now. That looks,
There you go.
yeah. Look at that thing. And now you're talking.
I think these are the ones that are ported on the bottom too.
Ported on the bottom, you say?
Mm.
I didn't
There's
know
no
that.
ports. Yep. Yeah, they're ported on the bottom.
Downfire port. Huh.
You like the bottom hole.
Okay.
Long as it's flipped around, yeah.
Bottom hole.
Oh man. And therein lies the show with that last joke.
Yep. There you go. I was like, that's my way of saying, hey guys, I'm getting fucking tired.
Well,
I'm
we should have a guest
So-
next week, so we should have a show next week. So
I guess I have somebody else lined up too. I haven't officially put them in the lineup, but they said they're ready to come on the show.
Oh, very
so-
good.
Got somebody else. I didn't reach out to him this week just because I didn't have time to set him up. But so this is the alternative to the Lindorf that I was looking at.
The Statement 40 XW. Wow, that looks nice.
Let's see. I don't know.
A Smart and Logan, huh?
Yeah, that way everything stays tonal matched, right?
Mhm.
You gotta put this behind. I'll get tired of looking at them if I have to look at them.
How do you get tired of looking at that?
I
Look
love
at-
the way that looks. I
look
They
at
love
all
look
the-
beautiful, but I'm just like, they're gonna. What are those beautiful ones we saw at
line
See
arrays
there.
are so
The
much
one that
better.
looked like
for
the
surround
alien?
sound.
the round spherical one that had multiple eyes?
I have no clue.
Paul,
what
you
you're-
like that one? What was the name? Crap.
Hmm.
The one that was hanging on the wall with that looked like an
Oh,
alien.
you're talking about the sound bar one.
No.
No, you're talking about the Ascendo.
The Ascent, was it not the Ascent? The one that was hanging on the wall that has multiple,
yeah,
just
the
like an alien
Oh.
staring
10-inch
at you.
skywoofers, 10-inch woofers on there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's oh man, what was that? The Halo. You're talking about
Yeah,
the Halo.
Halo, Ascendo Halo.
God. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's
it's beautiful to
$80,000
look at, but
stone.
after 2 months, you're just like, why are you staring at me?
A weird one.
Those after a while, I think I would feel like there's an alien.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wake up
I
one
just
wrong
love the way
night.
line array sound, and then for I wish they could, because they do such a magnificent job on surround sound.
Yeah.
You could do all line arrays all the way around. It's an amazing experience. I heard it one time and I was blown away. It's just, that's a nice looking speaker. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to hear that one. I wonder at CD if they have that one.
What's that?
That one right there, that Statement 40 XW.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
heard that one. But it's a
Uh,
sexy looking speaker though.
Yeah,
Is that all
it's a-
ribbon? Is like a little zoom in? Is like all ribbon?
yeah, you got the air motion tweeter. Yep,
Yeah.
the AMT. Yeah,
It's not bad looking.
they're not cheap though. Wait till you see the price.
Let me see.
Oh, each? Damn.
Okay, so that's equivalent of like, say, look, maybe what's the height of that? What's the height? Does it say there?
I don't know. We click
Shit,
back on it.
higher than my bank account.
Okay,
Go to
I'm
stack.
gonna give you the Lingdorf equivalent.
52-inch stack, 7 foot tall.
Okay, 7 foot tall. All right. Okay, that's equivalent to about 4 of these LS1000s.
Right.
Okay, at let's say retail 2,400 each. Okay, so what is 2,400 times 4? Anyone? 5,600?
Almost what 10,000 almost.
10,000. Oh, yeah, okay, 10,000. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
So 9,600.
96. That's it. 9,600 compared to how much was that thing? 25.
25,000.
Yeah, yeah. So there's something that's, I don't know. I like my
Yeah,
lingo.
I mean, I want to see. I'd love to hear these.
Yeah, I'd have to hear it. But that's a dramatic jump. 25,000.
Now these are ribbon.
Well, yeah, that's probably the big cost difference right there. But
Yeah. So,
So
there's
those-
a
I'd
big-
love to see what do they sound like. I'm like I'm totally blown away by the LS1000s. Like it's one of my favorite speakers.
The
But-
LS1000 is the one you can kind of stack, right?
Yeah.
They're stackable. So depending on the height of your room or what you need, you could do a
These-
3 stack, you can do a 4 stack, you can do a 5 stack, however you need to do it.
And
Can you
the
do
thing that's cool about them is they got left, center, and right. So if you
Right.
look here on
Yeah,
this
the
picture,
tweet array is off to the right,
tweeter
or
away
down
is
the middle.
off the right, off to the left, and down the middle for left,
Right.
center, and right of those. So it's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I do want to get to the point to where I get this kind of coverage like you're seeing here.
Yeah, that's what I
Right,
like.
yeah.
Because mine is just at ear level on the first row.
Exactly. That's what makes line array so amazing is that they're hitting everywhere right there.
Yeah.
Now, with a line array, do you feel like you need more sound treatments versus the, just going with a standard?
Actually, in a way, not as much because it's so direct. It's more direct on access sound heading out. You don't have a lot of heavily reflected sound.
Or
From the
it's
cloud.
masking the reflections more, maybe? Would that be fair
You
to say?
still have to do the basics for room correction, but no, because their on axis sound is more precise.
Oh, so they're more directional on top.
More
of-
direction. Yeah.
Yep.
They're not
so you're not getting
straying
as
off the
wide
ceiling.
dispersion, and it's
Right, they're
not.
not straying off the ceiling and off the floor and dramatically as others, but they're coming straight out right there.
Okay.
So there's some benefits acoustically to a line array.
There's your folded motion tweeter.
Yep. Lots
That's
of
probably the big cost factor
Yeah.
right there is that
Yeah.
right there.
Yep. That's
And
your
I'm sure it's
cost.
an amazing build quality.
So they have a back box.
I'm assuming that's made right here in Kansas, right next
Kansas
door.
City, right? Yep.
Yeah, you see how they're showing the dispersion, how compared like direct radiating, or is it talking about that? Or
Yeah, because you can see it's like going this way instead of out.
Yeah.
Firing across. Yep. So, but yeah,
that little
I'd
blur
love-
about it right there. The
I'd love to
benefit
hear
of
them
line
and
source.
see what they sound like. for sure.
Maybe they'll be at M Wave.
I don't think so.
Might put a
They
little-
had the Neoliths at M Wave. The first
They
one?
did, but those are like an
Oh.
in wall type of thing, so it's tough to.
No, the
Stuff-
Neoliths.
No, I understand. I'm talking about the statements that we just looked at.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are in walls. Yeah, the Neoliths are. I mean,
They
those
brought some of
phenomenal.
those. They brought some of those at one of the M Waves, but they had them inside boxes, and they.
You know,
mounted-
you know what, gossip. I don't disagree with you. The 1723s are a fantastic speaker.
yeah,
They
We
they,
heard,
they really are a fantastic speaker.
Yep. If it
Other-
wasn't for COVID, I would have around those.
Other than the fact that they don't hit reference, but that's
I have
the
not heard those.
that's the only issue with that I have with them. But they are a fantastic speaker. So
Arundel 1723.
Yeah, if not
They-
for COVID,
they're-
that
they're
would've been
literally-
my speakers.
these were also designed by the same guy that designed Perlison.
Sorry.
They don't want
They're,
to.
they're second cousins.
They don't
Mm.
want. They don't want to admit it, but they did. So, but yeah. Well, guys, look. Let's make sure we didn't miss any questions. Did I know you started a couple here? Oh, Andrew said he watched The Gray. I was looking at that, and I definitely want to check that out. It's a new movie that just got released. Who's in that movie?
Oh,
Is it
oh,
horror?
In the Gray?
Sounds like it's horror.
Yeah.
In the Gray.
I haven't seen In the Gray.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me
50
go to
Shades
the-
of Gray?
No.
And please hit that like button, folks.
The
Yeah.
Gray. Let's see. Cast and crew. Jake Gyllenhaal is in that. Henry Cavill's in it.
Oh.
So yeah, it's
If
I'll
Henry
just
Cavill
pull
is
it up
in
real
it's
quick.
not horror then.
In the Gray. In a world.
Full of
In the
colors.
Gray.
It's good to be
One
gray.
man search for justice.
Creates a gray zone.
In the Gray. Let's here we
The
go.
Gray Zone.
All right, Mr. Sound Effect on the board. I like it. So there we go. There's our cast: Henry Cavill, Jake Gyllenhaal.
All right, Henry Cavill, Jesus himself is there.
Yeah. So. Yep. What else? What else? Did we miss anything else, Ike? You're supposed to be watching the board, sir. Did you watch the
Fisher
board?
Stevens, is that the guy from Short Circuit?
No, we're not missing anything.
Short Circuit. Holy crap.
That's I love Short Circuit. That was a great
Number
movie.
5. Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy did
Johnny?
the
5. Oh,
95.
Yeah,
Johnny
95. Yeah. Where's the 4K UHD of that one
Is
re-release?
it really?
No, I don't know.
I was going to say, I would actually pick that one up.
You know, I probably would too. That was a good movie back in the day.
I mean,
all right, Matt.
I haven't
So
seen it since I was a
I
kid.
officially bought Good Time, so I will check that out. I don't know when, but I will check it out.
The Gutenberg.
I will check that out and let you guys know if you need to purchase it or not.
Is it a homework? Is it a homework assignment, or is it just a
No,
you
it's
need to
just
add
a-
it to your collection?
I just
It's
look.
an extra point assignment.
I spent the I spent the $20 from the super chats that we got from a couple weeks ago that Ike never
Oh, yeah.
shared. So
There you go.
I'm just,
on his Kaleidoscape. Yeah.
like your parents would say, we're saving it for your future. So I'm saving the $20 for your college funds.
There you go.
Savings bond. Man, that's it too.
all right, I'm just going through, make sure that we didn't miss anything. But by the way, sorry I didn't say hi to everyone in the chat today, but thank you guys for keeping the chat going today. That was awesome.
Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's all we got for
Tune in next
to
time.
make sure I'm still not missing.
Yeah,
Yep.
tune in next week for
All right.
another
So-
homework assignment. Yeah.
So we are homework assignment officially is to watch the Cube in his
Ice
Yeah,
Cube and
War
World
of the
World.
World. It's on
War of
Prime.
the World.
I guess it was so bad they never released it on disc.
Yeah, correct.
That's
I
okay.
didn't want to waste any time.
Yeah, they're like, no one's buying this.
No.
All the ice cubes melted for that.
So look, if you would like
Ah.
to share your beautiful theater, and we do need guests to share your beautiful theater, either through pictures or if you'd like to come in on here and have some fun, shoot the shit with us, kick the can, whatever you want to call it, chop it up,
It's something.
right? Send us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com so that we can get you scheduled on the show. We would love to see your theater. Doesn't have to be a dedicated theater. Doesn't have to be a living room theater. Whatever you enjoy, we'll enjoy it with you. Okay. So make sure you send us an email. We'd love to discuss how you came to decisions on certain products and dimensions of your room and stuff that you had to overcome, because we all have to overcome stuff right in our room. So
Yep.
all right, and then same thing, like, share, subscribe, hit all the bell notifications, all that good stuff like that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm still on the journey to 1,000 after 2 years of doing this. So I would definitely appreciate you guys so that I can actually receive part of the non-required super chats if we ever do get any. So, but yeah, to help pay for my Kaleidoscape HD Good Times movie theater fund, movie fund, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, we appreciate everyone joining us tonight. Thank you, appreciate it. It's a great release for us. Thanks for coming to the show and commenting. Can't thank you guys enough. We have a great time doing this. If you'd like to purchase any slowly evaporating hard drive, or not hard drives, optical drives from Scottio, tell them how to find you, sir.
Oh, geez. I got a link, but I don't have it up.
All right. If you'd like to purchase
that
any
guy.
Lindorf equipment
Oh,
from Abe, how do we find you, Abe?
you can find me at 3dsquared.com. Go Abe at 3dsquared.com.
Abe at 3dsquared.com. Abe is a Lindorf dealer, along with many other products too. Home theater design, all that good stuff. He can definitely help you out. Scotty, you got my link yet?
No, keep talking, man.
Just send us
Oh,
an
God,
email.
don't tell him that.
We'll
God
hook you up
damn
with
it.
somebody.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm out. I'm tired. I'm going to bed, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you,
There we
everyone.
go.
Appreciate you.
Later,
We'll put it in the
everyone.
show notes. He'll give it to us and we'll add it.
There
in.
you go. Last
Right.
and I was on the last show as well. So if you haven't watched the last show, it's a good time to go watch it.
Scottio, thanks for joining us from the beginning to the end, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Cool,
I'm not
man.
even staying to
Cool
the end.
beans, man.
Keeps talking.
He said, "I'm not even staying to the end." And what's our last thing here? I almost forgot that. Right?
Uh-oh.
I almost forgot it.
Oh,
Oh, you
Until
babe.
next time, lights down, sound up, and don't blame us
us
for your next upgrade. Especially those Stark subwoofers. Don't blame us for those.
We had nothing to do with that.
yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, thanks.